Hey guys, so this is gonna be a little different. So I'm gonna play through Dragon Quest IV. No party restrictions other than I'm not allowed to use any character that can use heal. I'm gonna see how far we can get. There's gonna be a lot of grinding because we're not allowed to use healing spell casters in the battle, which means we're not allowed to use the hero, Meena, or Kiryl. We're allowed to use items that heal. We're allowed to equip weapons that can heal you. And if there's some sort of trickery that we could have the enemy heal us, or some spell that doesn't necessarily always heal, that can heal you. Like, for instance, if we had a way to use Hocus Pocus, which we can't because the hero, well, can't use heal, is the only one that can use it. But if we had something like that, that is also allowed. So that's kind of the thing we're going to be going for this time. And I'm also going to be going through chapter by chapter to show you how it is with them. For Ragnar, he's not allowed to use Healie. He's going to try to get through the boss without Healie whatsoever. I think what I might do is also show the tower trek, but I'm not going to show you the grinds that I do. So just to keep me honest a little bit. But I'm going to grind for a little bit first, so you don't need to see that. I'm also going to go searching through everything. I'm not going to make you watch me grab everything in the castle that's nailed down. But yeah, I just want to see how far we can get. My prediction right now is that we're going to be able to probably going to lose it at Estark, but if we can get through Estark, then probably Psaro. But I think Estark's going to be our stopping point. Baalzack's going to be tricky, so there's no doubt about that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys when I make my travel to the next town. I'm probably going to grind up just to be about level 5 or so, just so I can kind of rush right into the cave. See you there. Alright, it's not quite level 5, but you don't really need to be this high level anyway. And also, I'm not having a good luck with getting enough levels from these type of monsters. So, we're going to go ahead and just move forward. This part's really not that important to be seen for this challenge, though, because this is all stuff that he'd be doing solo anyway. So what I might be doing is just showing off. Once I get to the town, I'm still going to show off, like, you know, I think I'm not going to show off the well, is what I'm thinking. Like, when you dive into the well and get the Talaria, I don't think I'm going to show that off. I think I'm just going to go ahead and show the tower run without Healie. I think that's enough, really. For now, though, this is just like a little demo thing, and also some general talk about goals and whatever. So, here's my plan. For Ragnar, he's not going to have Healie. For Chapter 2, we're going to get Kiryl killed off as soon as we can. Once he's killed off, it's going to be just Borya and Alina grinding like hell. I'm going to be grinding people higher than they normally should have to beat a chapter. Just because I want them prepared for when they get to Chapter 5, you know? So that is my plan. I'm probably going to be doing a lot with Ragnar as much as I can as well. So I'm also going to be buying everything that is the best armor and whatnot to make sure that he is so fucking prepared because... God, I worry about him. Because he's the last one picked up and all that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this little mini-story thing I have to do with the villager and the guy. Go down the well, and then I'll meet you back at the tower. You don't need to see me flounder around and all that, because I want to use my speed button anyway, and it doesn't record very well, so... Not that it stopped me in the past. So anyway, I'll meet you guys at the tower, and we'll discuss more about my plans and whatnot. Okay, so... I know I said I would meet you at the tower, but I wanted to show something a little heartbreaking here. Pick this up without Healie. I didn't know this, because I always picked up Healie first. Get a message from him. He hears a tiny voice somewhere deep in the cave, picks up his ears, listen.
Hello? Is there somebody there? Please come and find me. But to take me with you. Don't go without me.
That makes me feel so bad. We're leaving him behind, though. If I can't leave him behind for some reason, I will be trying to kill him off, but... I haven't tried this since the NES days. Anyway, just wanted to show that off. I'm going to do some grinding, and then I will meet you in the tower. Okay, guys. I'm ready about now. I just did a quick test run of the tower before I went back to this state, and I found out that I actually could beat the big boss at the end of this without Healie at this level. I don't really need to grind. It just takes a little bit longer is all. You do also need a tiny bit of luck, but otherwise it's fine. What you want to do is I went and got the Iron Lance and Iron Armor, saved up for those two, as well as the Hardwood Headwear, to get myself a very good, respectable defense, and a pretty good weapon to basically one-shot most enemies, or two-shot those that are buffed. Leather shield you can find for free, by the way. And then I loaded up on medicinal herbs, including in the bag, because, well, you're going to need them. Anyway, this is going to be pretty easy. However, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the boss fight this way, at this low level. But then I'm going to go ahead and go back to state to go ahead and start level grinding so I could get him set up for chapter 5. So I want to make sure he's all good. Ragnar's chapter was never really very difficult anyway, so I'm not too worried. Anyway, here's Bodkin Archer. Yeah, he's the most annoying thing you're going to have. But luckily, we have good defense ourselves, and with the little bit of grinding I did to get to level 9, as well as getting the Iron Spear and full plate armor, or half plate armor, whatever it's called in this one. Iron armor? Iron armor. We're able to do this pretty well. But yeah, see, you could just one-shot. It's perfectly easy. Now, that's not to say there isn't some moments where things get a little dicey. Like, if we have too many of those guys in the enemies, it can get a little dangerous. Flatty punks are probably the most dangerous because they could sap us. And you might need to run if that's the case. But yeah, really, Healie was just for convenience anyway, but I like that they gave us the option. I'm going to go kill Splatty Punk first because he's more dangerous. I'm actually surprised. I'm a little surprised that I don't need Healie that much because I'm so used to grabbing Healie, though. I am curious how it's going to be. Like, is he going to, like, somehow shoehorn his way into the party right at the end of the chapter somehow? I tried to see if there was any different dialogue in my test run after I rescued the children, I went over and talked to him, but no, he just says, like, he just wants to be human and wants to follow you. That's all he says. I thought maybe he'd get a little special dialogue for not bringing him. Sort of like when you leave the Prince of Canik in Dragon Quest II after he gets sick. I thought it'd be something like that, but... Alright, Ragnar's got a scale shield. Let's go ahead and equip that. That's an upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this in there. There we go. He's all good and equipped. You know, what I usually do for Ragnar's chapter is I don't usually have a good weapon. I usually just keep the copper sword on him for the longest time, right up until I can pick up this baby here. The cautery sword is just, honestly, the best thing ever. Oh, it would help if I equipped it, though, wouldn't it? I'm going to go ahead and transfer that over. Actually, I could have just came from here and transferred it and replaced it and all, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, you get a free really good weapon upgrade that also helps with buffed enemies, so... Now, these are the guys that honestly suck a lot. But if they can't hit you, they can't put you to sleep. Oh. Well, that was a bummer on my end. Yeah. But the good thing is, as they attack you, you'll wake up, and they don't do enough damage, so... Also, free medicinal herb, thank you. And a seed of resilience, that's good. Alright, and down here to get our full heal. And this is where I'm going to put my save state so I can level grind later. And now we can show off how this fight's going to go without Healie. After we deal with this. I noticed that the parties seem to be smaller when we don't have Healie with us. When we have Healie with us, the parties are at least 4. Here we're mostly just getting 2s and maybe 3s at times. Kind of fascinating, really. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and rush in. We're not doing this for story. So the kid's going to whine at us. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, how's it going? Okay, bye. How's our HP? One damage there. Alright. Nothing else here. I'm full of medicinal herbs. We need that. Let's chat with this asshole here. Yes, yes, yes. Now, this can still be tricky. Maybe I got lucky with my last run. I don't know. But take out Winky first. Winky's gonna probably critical hit at you, though. Oh, good. It didn't. Alright. You don't need to heal until a little below 30. Okay, right there. Now it's time to medicinal herb. But yeah, for the most part, you're just going to be doing this. Attack and heal. Just like the solo hero run. And that's just enough that I'd rather just medicinal herb just in case. Yeah. Low 30s is enough. But yeah, with this sword and my armor, we're fine. And once again, go ahead and medicinal herb. Healie definitely makes things more convenient, though. Because it's like, you don't have to worry about healing. You can just focus your attacks out. I could have sworn Psaro Pawn healed, but maybe I'm mixing it up with Alina's first big boss enemy. Yeah, even Frizz is not bad. But yeah, that's it. Level 9. It's not that bad at all. So that was Ragnar without Healie. Not as interesting, but he also had the shortest chapter. It makes sense. Alina's chapter is probably going to be much more interesting. Now, I'm planning to show off just like the first boss fight she has, because I'm going to be just grinding in the beginning, and maybe the travel through the tunnel to get the amulet of transmutation, that tunnel area. You know, I'm always curious. It's open now. Was there anything in here? Nah, okay. I was just curious. I'm probably going to completely skip Chapter 3 for this challenge because Talon already comes with, he already has no healer in his party to begin with, and he doesn't really have a boss fight. His travels are not that hard. It's just not worth showing off him, so we're not going to worry about that. But Chapter 4 is going to be very difficult. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that yet, because it's going to be just Maya and Oojam. Because, I don't know how that's going to work with Oojam. My gosh. Yeah, I mean, not without Meena, I think we're going to have to just rush to get Oojam or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, though, I'm going to see this chapter out, and then I'm going to go level grind off-stream before I jump up onto Alina's chapter. So, I'm going to pause recording here. I'll unpause if I see anything interesting, like Healie suddenly tags along or whatever. But if not, I'll see you in Chapter 2, guys. Okay, we're in Chapter 2 now. I'm going to just get my party, but I'm also wanting to talk about what we're going to be doing and all that. To hurry this up, though, I only have to talk to certain people to get through. But anyway, here's my plan. Once we get outside, I'm going to strip Christo, or Kiryl, whatever you want to call him, all evolve his items, going to pass them over to both Borya and Alina. I think the club will go to Alina. Kiryl will just die in the first round. I'll put him up front and everything. And we'll be all set for grinding. And I'll be grinding for a while before I go ahead and attempt the fight at Taborov, I think the town is called, where you have to face the guy that's eating young beauties. So, I guess I wanted to get my party all together first before I switch over though. Yeah, Alina, kick. There's a bundle of money over on this side too. You're going to want it because we're going to dress Alina and Borya to the nines. We're going to make sure they are at their peak condition because not having a healer is going to suck. Borya, as previously shown in the Borya and Kiryl run, does not have very good defenses at all. Alright, anyway, here comes our loyal retainers. Do not travel lonesome. Yeah, you joined us. Thank you. Usually I love that jingle. But anyway, here's what we're going to do. Club goes to her. She can now attack pretty well. And the Wayfarer's Clothes will go to Borya. Then we're going to go ahead and switch him in front so that he gets hit first. And we might go ahead and buy some stuff next door. And then I will meet you now at the Taborov fight. I think I will also be showing you guys the travel through the tunnel. And also maybe the travel through the Birdsong Nectar Tower. Because holy crap, that tower is difficult. But anyway, I'll see you there, guys. Alright, we're here at Taborov. I did a fair amount of grinding here. Kiryl died at level 1, and we left him like that ever since. But we got level 6 for both Alina and Borya. I basically just hunted around to kill the food dogs that you could find spawning south of Taborov. I think that's what the town name is. I'm probably getting it wrong because I might be remembering the other translation. I saved up enough for a Divine Dagger for Alina. It's the best weapon she can get, and we want to have all the power we can since we don't have anyone assisting with attack much. And we also have... I also just decked out all the leather gear on Borya because it's probably the best thing he's going to be getting for nearly the whole chapter, except for maybe a weapon upgrade or two. I think I think maybe he gets a scale shield, but leather armor is like the best armor he's going to get this whole chapter. He might get a better hat. I'm not positive. But anyway, I loaded him up with some medicinal herbs, as well as Alina. And we're going to go ahead and take on the monster terrorizing the town. I don't think it has a name necessarily. But yep, sacrificial sedan. Yeah, let's go into sacrificial sedan. Roll down the windows. But yeah, it's not too hard, but it can be tricky. If you're not careful, Borya can go down pretty fast. There are times where you may need to defend, but if you're lucky, maybe you'll get a lucky crit in or a good hit. Either or. Essentially, as long as you have someone using miracle herbs, compared to it's comparative to the heal spell that Kiryl would have at this point, so it's not too bad. Honestly, I think the Birdsong Tower is going to be the worst because I've tried going through there under-leveled, and holy crap, I always lose at least one person one at a time or so. I think I tried that on the Borya and Kiryl only challenge, and I was grinding hard with them, and I still was getting wiped around a bit. But alright, Master Kung. We're going to focus down the food dogs first. But yeah, one attack and crack. And there goes a food dog. We just got to make sure that Borya doesn't go dying here. Okay, you attack and you sap. Very good. I believe he's actually immune to crack. Or highly resistant, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, highly resistant it is. But alright, Borya, go ahead and heal. We didn't even need the heal. Keep in mind, this is probably because we're at level 6. Probably could have done it at level 5 at a little bit harder struggle. But either or, we got it done. I guess I'll see you guys when I have to go through the tunnel for the amulet the amulet there, because I have to do some more grinding for that, because that one's more of a slog. See you then. Okay. We're ready to go on and go through the Transmutation Tunnel, I guess we can call it. We're both level 7, loaded up with medical herbs. I even bought a bunch of medical herbs over in the town to make sure I could do it. We also have a vac on Borya at the moment. And a bunch of antidotal herbs too, because you're going to need them in case you get poison along the way. So, how's our HP anyway? I forgot to check. Yeah, we're okay. So, alright. We're going to get all the treasures. Just as usual, because you gotta always get treasure, man. Alright, first fight. You want to attack the vampire bat, and we want to snooze the bedbug because he could be really annoying. Because of that. Alright, vampire bat's almost dead, so we could just shoot an arrow at him. I did buy the... Yeah, I bought the hunter bow for Borya just so he could do a little chip damage for when Alina's very close to one-shotting them. It helps. There you go. But yeah, the bedbugs are going to be very annoying. If they put you both to sleep, you can get a lot of damage on you, and Borya might die. Let's see. Crescent Viper. He uses Kasap. I think he's susceptible to crack still. There are a lot that are resistant. Okay, yeah, and then we could just go ahead and go all out and attack. Alright, get some levels in. But yeah, the dungeon's a little bit tricky. I'm probably going to have to grind in here, though, if I want to get ready for the Birdsong Tower, because holy crap. I'm going to keep saying holy crap, because holy crap, it's hard. Even with a healer, it's difficult. By the way, the medicinal herb thing in the bags, that's something I do almost in all my challenge runs. I think the Thorny Devil's worse. Why don't you snooze the vampire bats? I always have like buy a bunch of medicinal herbs so I could just heal along the way and conserve MP. They didn't fall for it. Why don't you herb yourself up? He might die. And oh, we got lucky. Okay. Maybe I should have went for them first. Why don't you just heal Alina? Yeah, they hurt Borya a lot more. Why don't you just go ahead and defend? Don't let them hurt him. We could have died there. That would have been bad. My test run of the place was not that bad. Oh boy. You know what? I think you could risk a crack. Very good. We could heal afterwards now. He's the one with the evac too, so we've been not in great shape there. Alina might have survived still because she's pretty damn strong, but it still is tricky. I do want to get her a better weapon, and I was considering sneaking down to the bazaar for it instead, because sometimes you can just get lucky by running over there. But I didn't really have the money. I noticed that we can get through this pretty well. Let me see. Is one attack from each of them enough to take out that? No, it's not. All right. I want him to defend for the moment. Yep. I thought so. Why don't you go ahead and attack again? I'm going to let Alina just do the work for the moment. Because, yeah, Borya might not survive. Actually, why don't you go ahead and heal him? She goes first, right? Risking? Let's risk it. Yeah, she goes first. Sorry, I hit the mic. Oh, and that was just enough. Good, good. Yeah, that's why it's good to have medicinal herbs on both of them. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and give her a few more. And him some. And why don't we go ahead and heal Alina. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, don't go down that left tunnel. This one for magic water in case The magic water? Yeah. In case Borya is running low on MP. Blinksters. Alright. I don't think they're susceptible to crack, but maybe they're susceptible to snooze. Yeah, okay, good. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I thought so. I had to test it out. Yeah, he's not going to be able to help much with attack anyway, but every now and then he gets a lucky crit. He gets a lucky crit, and then it's just like, oh, wow, go you. Alright, he learned Bounce. That won't be useful for a little bit. But hey, he can bounce without having to worry about it bouncing a heal spell now, so... Alright, they are susceptible to snooze, but they might go focus down on us, too, so... But they only have one crack in them each. But if they all decide to crack... Yeah, Borya might be dead. Oh! No! You dicks! Ah! Well, they're out of cracks now, and we don't have enough for a vac now either. It's up to Alina. They only... Yeah, there's only have a few... That was the last crack that they have. Alina can do this, but it's gonna suck. I feel bad, though. I hate when Borya falls behind on levels, though, because he levels a little bit slower. Speaking of slower, this is gonna be slow. Yeah, his HP is honestly a big liability with him. By the way, I'm thinking for Alina, I'm not going to... I think I need to flee. I'm not going to show the tournament because that's something she does already by herself. There's no need to really show it off. So I think the last thing we're going to be doing is the Birdsong Tower and stop from there. Attack the bats. If she goes at half HP, we're going to... The Fire Spirit's going to be probably the toughest thing, but half HP is when she needs to heal. Alright, that's about half. You can heal it on anybody. So I won't lie, I did panic for a moment. Alright, here's the tough part. This thing can split sometimes. And they also have a high dodge. Alright, they only have one frizz in them each, though, so... We're mostly safe after they frizz. Okay. You could also use them for leveling, like, if you constantly kept splitting them, like using maybe Borya to attack them, because he is less likely to... He's a lot less likely to actually kill it with his physical attacks. Alright, we're okay. You could do that and keep splitting them and then just keep taking them out, but the Blaze Spell's pretty powerful at these levels, so... But man, Alina's gonna be getting way ahead. Okay. I don't trust running away too often. It's only when there's a high amount of shit going on. Okay, we did it. Why don't you use that Chimera Ring and get... Yeah, it was Taborov. Okay, cool. Let's get to Ragnar. Go Alina, though. Borya was doing his job, but he just does not have the HP for it. I probably should have defended until all the crack spells went, but that's what happens sometimes. Let's go ahead and get Borya back up. 1,000 gold, not bad. But now that we finished that, I will meet you at the Birdsong Tower challenge because, oh, that's going to be a tough one, guys. I'll see you there. Alright, we're at the final part for Alina's chapter without healing. Borya is, as usual, is the liability here, but he's also pretty powerful now. I waited till I got Crackle on him. It helps a lot. So they're both level 12. Borya almost didn't learn it at 11. It's weird. Like, I didn't realize that, hey, they can learn it at different levels based on their wisdom. I heard of that, but I didn't think it actually was a real thing because I always got my spells at the right time. The first time I actually paid attention and noticed, oh wow, he doesn't always learn it. But anyway, as you can see, we're full of medical herbs. I gave a poison moth knife to Borya so he can randomly paralyze people. And that's just about it. We also got a bunch of healing items in our bag, just to be sure. I did a quick test run at a level 11 through the tower, and it worked out. The problem is I had forgotten to talk to the right people to make sure the elves appear that you need to get the Birdsong Nectar from. So, either way, it was just a test run anyway, so it proved that I could get up there. Alright, for the first part, we need to go this way to get the treasure. Okay, let's see. There it is. We get money! And the Seed of Strength. Alright. To lower encounter rates, I'm going to hit the stairs. Go back up. Yeah, it's not as hard as I thought it could be, but it still can be hard if you have to run into battles here, because some of the enemies resist ice. Or in Fly Guy's example here, can cast Fizzle and stop us. Stop a crackle spell. But yeah, these guys are just a couple, so I figured to just go ahead and go all out together. The two of them can actually shut down Elena and Borya, because the bug can use Fizzle and stop spells on Borya, while the weird looking, what is it, a cherub? I can't remember the name of it. Those things, though, can cast Dazzle, which would make it easier for Elena to miss. Alright, these guys suck, because they can cast Whoosh. But they chose not to, so that's fine with me. And if they resist Crackle, it's very, very light. Alright, let's go ahead and herb on up. Thank you. Right now, things are going okay. Just go ahead and straighten up. Alright. She's going to handle that. And hopefully we can get Crackle off before a Fizzle comes out of Fly Guy. Okay, good. Yeah, we're fine. I think I forgot to mention, but you probably saw it. I gave Elena a Chain Sickle to give her the best attack power that we could at the moment. She gets better, obviously. She gets an Iron Claw at some point, but not until Endor. So this is the best we can show, and we made it to the top. If you can avoid encounters, it's not so bad, but certain encounters can be really, really bad. That's why I was hyping this up a little bit, because just the right encounter could just screw you over royally. I wonder if the encounters are based off of average level or something. Because Kiryl is at level 1. I wonder if it's rebalancing how many show up at a time. Same with with Ragnar when he was by himself. But anyway, that's it for Chapter 2. We're skipping Chapter 3. I will see you guys in Chapter 4, where it's just Maya. That is going to be hard. See you then. Okay, guys. We're here doing Chapter 4, where we just play as Maya. Here's Maya. This one is gonna be probably a little bit hard, at least until I get Oojam. But once I get Oojam, I imagine things will be a little easier. I'll just have to set aside money for a bunch of herbs like I have done in the other chapters. Most likely that's what's going to be the scenario. I don't know how high of a level I'm going to have to get Maya, though. But the good news is, just by leveling Maya, I should be pretty good on killing enemies pretty well, because she has the area of effect moves, not to mention great single target moves too. I'm thinking I have to get her up to maybe, whatever level it is to get Frizzle, maybe, because Frizzle is really strong. Or Sizzle, maybe. Either or. One of the Izzles. But not just is. Not just Frizz or Sizz. But anyway, here's my plan. We're going to go ahead and take all the items, any item from Meena, and just give them to her sister. The copper sword she can't equip, but we're going to go ahead and just sell that. And basically get all the stuff for Maya here. Sorry, I'm just going to go hurry up. Sell the dancer's costume because that's a lot of money, and Silk Robe protects better. But yeah, we're going to have a good start for her because we can get really good equipment to just get her defenses up. And she can equip the Hunter's Bow to help her out with defenses too. So, it'll be pretty set. Let me see, that's 360. And how much is the bow? 350. Ooh. I might want to start with the bow, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to grind for a bit, and then I'll take you to the cave where we pick up Oojam. And I'll go through there. And we'll see how that goes. So, I guess I'll meet you there. Okay guys, I think I'm about ready to dive into that cave. I did some grinding, got the best equipment I could for her. Hunter's Bow is her best weapon at the moment, but it doesn't mean much because she only does about 8 damage. Feathered cap that I picked up here in her hometown, and leather dress. Those are the 2 things that she could do, big equipment that she could wear. And a bunch of medicinal herbs and a random oaken club that I apparently picked up. I also filled my bag up with some antidotal herbs and some medicinal herbs. This will be a little tricky. I'm going to be basically beelining for Oojam, and once I do, he's essentially going to be just defending while he does most of the work. Alright. For Platypunks, we can actually one-shot them usually. Sometimes they have a little more HP, or she has a low attack. Or, you know, they run away. Sure. Let's go with that. I'm not going to complain. Alright. Beeline it. Okay, a Wimp. It resists Frizz a little bit, so I'm going to sap it and just attack it. Better than wasting MP on something that can miss multiple times. Unfortunately, he did make me lose 1 MP, but it's only 1, so it's not the worst. Hit and pick that up. Optimally, I probably would have been better just avoiding that treasure chest and just keep going, and then on my way out, pick it up. Alright, gotta sap it again. Ugh, stop doing that. Stop doing that, I said. He basically just cost me a Frizz spell. Oh, thank God. Ultimate boss fight right there. Maya versus a Wimp that can't be cast upon and can heal itself. Right there, that would have been just annoying as hell. Actually, that was pretty annoying. I wouldn't say annoying as hell, but pretty damn annoying. Alright, we just want to go straight over here. Okay, good. Now let's pray that we don't get too many bad... Oh, almost there. Damn! We almost got to him right away there too. Frizz for these guys, because they can buff. That was a lot better than my test run, I can tell you that much. Grab Oojam and just cling to him, because he's going to do all the work for us for a bit, while we just use herbs to heal him. Thank you, Oojam. Shush. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just speeding that up. As much as I love that jingle usually, it's like, okay, shush now. Yeah, we want Maya all the way in the back. Meena's dead body could be in the front. That sounds really terrible, though, but... I don't know if it helps or not, but it makes me feel like it's helping a little bit. Alright, so my end goal here is just to be escape. What I can do here is I could cast and probably kill him with Frizz, but I could also just defend and let him do all the work. And it's a good chance that they'll keep missing Maya. Like that. This is probably the safest thing you could do. These guys I don't believe can get any critical hits or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and spare Frizz. Let me see. Oh, nice. And doesn't matter now. Oojam got it. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna speed that up. That elevator takes forever. Okay. Left for treasure. Okay, not bad, not bad. The wimp. He's gonna cost me money, isn't he? Oh, I mean MP I meant, but I forgot. I keep thinking like Oojam's slow, but he really isn't. Aya feels slower than I remember. I could have sworn she was like a speed demon, but maybe she gains all her agility in later levels. Okay, we want to defend until more of those Winksters die. Because two of those could kill. Alright, now it's just one, we're okay. There you go. While I'm thinking of it, why don't I herb her up, just safety. Her HP is so low. But yeah, once you get Oojam, this is going to be a lot easier, especially for me grinding. Holy crap. Considering I have to go into Mamon Mine, I think that's what they call it in this version. Or, oh yeah, because the NES it's Akatempo or Aktempo. So we have to go to there, and that is challenging even with a full party at a decent level. Mostly because of how hard they hit, and that the girls can't equip very good armor. They can equip, at least in this chapter. Meena can equip some very awesome armor, at least as we found out in their Maya and Meena challenge. Okay, Sphere of Silence obtained. Now that that's settled, we can just exit out of here. Alright, this is a case of frizzing the dirty Dogu. Oh. Alright. Is that gonna kill? It does not. Oojam you can't control, so unfortunately that happens. He usually is pretty smart, but I guess he saw the same threat as Maya did. Alright. We got all that. Let's get up. Elevator move. I didn't do that last time because I was talking. But yeah, at least Maya's a good glass cannon, but for this part is going to be a little scary. And also in Chapter 5, I think it's just going to be her and Hector for the Lighthouse boss. Yeah, it's just her and Hector because Meena and the hero are healers, so we'll have to kill them off pretty fast. Not sure how that's going to be because Hector's like a lesser version. I feel like he is a lesser version of Oojam. Maybe he's not. Why don't you just attack anyway? Yeah. Stole my MP. But it makes him heal and whatever. It makes him not steal any more MP. Alright, Oojam, let's get out of here. Or get stopped by one last thing. Oh, the Winksters. I'm gonna defend. He's going after the Dogus, too. They only have enough for one magic spell, but still, you don't want them to cast it. Okay, you keep doing that. I probably could have gotten away with a frizz there, but Oojam's got this, so... But, again, just let the help you here. Once she's got more MP, this won't be that bad. I think we got this, though. I'm not going to end it until we actually exit, though, because that's technically the part of the challenge, is getting out of here with Maya still alive. Yeah, if you die but Oojam's still alive, it still counts as a wipe because he's not a hero or chosen one. Okay, we're going to defend on this one. And of course you go for the poisoner instead. And that's why we defend, because that could have been 10. I'm going to defend again. Okay, And he's going down. Yeah, that's a trick you could do for Ragnar, too, is just, when you're in his chapter, if you're facing two of them, defend first, and then, wait for them to waste their MP, and then heal yourself and attack them. But, alright, we made it out of there. Maya's solo quest is over for the moment. Why would Oojam go for that one? The bigger threat's the Foo Dog. Whatever. But that's it for there. I guess the next time you'll see us is when we're going into the Mamon Mine. So, I'll see you there. Hey guys! This is take 2, and I am much further in the story at the time of this recording, but you guys are going to be seeing this in order. I found out I was missing some footage. Apparently, when deleting some footage, I accidentally deleted the correct footage, because sometimes there's errors, sometimes it was just like I recorded en masse, and then I take the best recording. I apparently recorded over, or rather, deleted the footage involving the Mamon Mine and Baalzack's fight. So this is all a recreation for me. Some items might be missing, some stats might be slightly different, but yeah, so just letting you know I'm kind of going through a bit of an annoying phase at the moment. Anyway, we are here with Maya, level 11, got the best stuff for her, the poison moth knife, the fur coat and feathered cap. Her stats might be slightly different from before, I apologize. That just somehow that happened. Sometimes that happens when you do different runs. I filled her inventory with medical herbs, and we also have a bunch of herbs here in her bag. Some items might be missing from the previous part of this video. So, yeah, this segment's gonna be different. But yeah, I kind of rushed to get over here, grinding and all that, because I had to go from the beginning of the game. Anyway, we're going to get through here. For the most part, this dungeon's not too bad. It depends what you run into, really. These guys are mostly losers. Don't worry about them. We're just going to go ahead and bang them. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, it's not too bad depending what you run into. The bats are the absolute worst in here, but the tigers are no slouches either. This is my second time trying to record this in the present state of mind I'm going. The present issues I've been having here. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, yeah, second attempt at recording of a re-recording. Okay, Seed of Life. But yeah, we're going to collect all items that we should be able to, just like I did in the original footage. But yeah. After this, I'm going to probably grind Maya's levels up to till she learns the spell Sizzle, because that's probably the next best attack she can get. And that's what worked for us in our last run, too. By the way, after Baalzack's fight, things will go back to before, so things might be a little weird commentary-wise, so just don't mind it. Speaking of which, yeah, we need to go ahead and get our heal on here. There we go. We're almost there. But this is where I died last time. Okay, good. Yeah, the tigers, when there's more than one, is the worst. And I'm going to use Bang. And if there's just even any one bat and more enemies, it's bad because they can snooze you and cause you hell. Because they can basically infinitely just keep you asleep until you die. As for the tigers in mass, they have war cries, so they could just stun lock you. And so one would stun lock you, and then the others would just knock you down till you're dead. Anyway, here is the powder keg. Woohoo! We're all set now. I will meet you at the Baalzack fight. I'm going to be grinding for a little bit here. But yeah, like, I could just evac and we're good. So. Oh, that would have been a cool transition. I wish I thought of it. Oh well. In any case, I'll meet you guys at the Baalzack fight. Okay, guys, we're here at the Baalzack fight of Chapter 4. And then my re-recording can be done. Ooh, boy. This took a while to do. Anyway, I was able to do this in a test run at level 13, but when I tried recording it, I had a lot more failures. So I think it's best to go at level 14 for a little more guaranteed chances of winning. Anyway, I have Maya filled with a bunch of herbs and the Sphere of Silence. I took away her weapon so she could have a little bit more herbs to help heal. And yeah, of course, Meena's dead. She's been dead since level 1. And fun fact, Maya and Oojam have the same HP, and she actually has slightly better defense. It's kind of sad. We're still keeping him in front though because we want him to take more damage than we want to take. So if he dies, it sucks. If we die, it ends the battle. So, but yep, that's the whole setup here. Generally, you should be able to do this, but it can be tough. And also some fun fact here. Look at Marcus Région. He says, the beautiful daughter of my poor teacher. Not daughters. So it's like the game recognizes when someone's dead. That's interesting, really. It's weird that they'd have a catch for that. Unless it always says that. I'm not sure. I don't think it does, though. The fact that it distinguishes shit like that, that's kind of cool. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is Sphere of Silence. You gotta get that out right away. And next you want to Sap, because you want Oojam to always be doing as much damage as he can. Now, anytime anyone falls below 60 health, I'm going to herb them. Where possible, anyway. But Maya has Sizzle now. It's what I recommended you guys to grind her up to anyway, but it is possible to do it without it. He does resist Sizzle every now and then, but it does a little bit more damage than Oojam can do right now. Also, you're not below 60, you can attack. You want to get as much of her attacking in as you can. Alright, heal time, it looks like. Yes. I would have to heal, but I have to fizzle. Oh, that could have been bad. We have a very similar speed, so we kind of played a dangerous game there. Alright, his defense went back to normal. We have to keep healing Oojam. I'm going to risk a Sap here. Of course, he attacks right away afterwards. And time to heal Maya. We're okay. Risk your sizzles. There we go. Much better. I had a couple screwy runs as it was, so... But that's it for Baalzack. Now we just gotta get our assets handed to us by Kiryl, or Marquis de Leon. It's an unfair fight, don't worry about it. Even if you beat it, it just resets the fight and you have to fight him again. But, alright, that's it for my re-recording. You'll be now taken back to the original set of recordings that I'm much ahead of. You'll be seeing a lot more of Maya, that's for sure. Some items and stats might be different. Like I mentioned, this is a re-recording because I lost footage, so prepare yourself for that. But Maya's going to have a fun time also ahead as well, so good luck to her. I'm glad I don't have to redo that part. I'll see you in the next part. Okay, welcome to take 2 of this dungeon. So, I've managed to get one successful run of this place so far. And usually, this just going around through the tower is not that bad. But I just had one very unlucky thing where Hoffman died, and I don't have a way to revive him right now. So, Yeah, I was like, nope, and had to redo the recording. Anyway, I'm gonna have to. I might have to. I'm gonna have to go back through what I forgot I even said. So, anyway, the tower itself is not that hard. Hold on, I'm just gonna speed through Torneko's spiel. Tower itself is not hard. The boss battle is. I managed to beat the boss once, and it was very lucky. The flamethrowers are the biggest issue. Maya's most powerful spell, damn it. Her most powerful spell is Fizzle, but they are completely immune to it, you know, being made of fire and whatnot. And Bang, it works against them, but it only does a little bit of damage at a time. So you kind of have to build up on it. I even tried, I tried a couple different strategies to see if this would work. Like, I tried poofing them out of existence using a Estrella's Abacus, like, because you cast poof and all that. However, they are pretty heavily resistant, and you're better off just trying to throw as much damage as possible out at them. In here, you're mostly okay. It's when the bunch of skeletons show up that kind of got a little tricky for me, because unfortunately, they sometimes resist fire. Oh god. Also, you know, that kind of sucks, but I'm not too worried. Yeah, but you can get a little unlucky with that. Also, speaking of stuff here like this, with Maya, don't worry about your MP. I went ahead and bought a bunch of prayer rings so that she can go ahead and restore herself as needed. Also, I didn't really go over my setup, but yeah, I'm level 18. I'm one level away from Frizzle, but Frizzle won't help you much because of the flamethrowers, you know. I think, as I mentioned before, they are immune to fire. This is the best gear we can get. Spangled dress and meteorite bracer from the casino. That's the best defensive thing she could wear at the moment. And golden tiara I got from Porth Runnels' shop. It's the best helmet she can get. Also, I'm carrying the poison needle just because of the chance of metal slimes around here. I feel like I'm repeating myself, and that's because I just barely missed my second recording here. Also, I'm just going to mess up with encounters by going through the stairs and then coming back, so I can get less total encounters, hopefully, after getting this chest. If this tower was an issue, I would probably be more likely to... Oh, hello. More likely to go ahead and just skip right to the boss battle, wait till I get Torneko, and then have him join us get the treasures. But yeah, we're not doing that. Also, fun fact, Hoffman's actually not bad for taking care of metals when he actually attacks them, thanks to muster strength. Ooh, nice. We actually killed it. But yeah, it's been ridiculous trying to get through the boss fight. And I will be cutting recording once we get to the bosses. How are we doing on HP anyway? Just because I expect some failures. You're probably better off waiting until... Oh, another one. Waiting until you get a little more HP, I would say, because that's really all it is. It's a race to try to get through the fight before Maya runs out of herbs and dies. I'm going to sizzle these guys, because these guys ruin my magic, damn it. Good. And just go ahead and go nuts. As much damage as possible. But yeah, Hoffman honestly is just a meat shield. I'm honestly going to be letting him die when we fight, because it's not worth trying to heal him and yourself. You just got to let Maya kind of... Oh, this is the thing that fucked me over last time. We're going to double bang here. Because I don't think they resist it, or if they do, they resist it a lot less. Yeah, once they Kasap, you're going to get slowly screwed here. Alright, please Hoffman don't die. And actually attack, please. Get less damage on you. And... Okay, did we survive this? Yes, okay. Yeah, last time I tried a sizzle and it got resisted. So I tried one more sizzle, but a Kasap already gotten off, and Hoffman just outright died, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I had to redo the recording. So let's go ahead and herb up. I honestly did consider going ahead and start using some of the stat seeds on Maya here, because this is pretty damn difficult. Alright, we gotta go down to pick this. Get the Holy Embers, or the Torch of Serenity, or all the different translation names. I'm so used to the NES version, so my names are gonna slip back and forth. Alright, last treasure. And then it comes the hell that is this boss fight. Alright. I'm here. I'm going to cut recording here, and I'll see you on the successful fight of this boss fight. Okay, this is like take 3. Let's see how this one goes. My general setup here is just honestly a bunch of herbs, also 1 pack lunch. It acts exactly the same way as an herb, and we're gonna just try our best. So it's honestly just casting Bang a lot and waiting until Hoffman at least can land 1 fucking blow, because holy crap, he musters strength way too much and then just gets stunned for a second and loses it. And then so he tries to muster strength again and does like nothing. It's frustrating as hell. So, cast Bang. Hoffman, oh good, you actually attacked. Good, good. You take those hits in. Alright, very good. We didn't get stunned. Okay, that's not good. Alright, this is a case where I actually want to heal him because I want him to get at least 1 more attack in, if he is willing to. Thank you. Oh god. Okay, gotta do this. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, settle down. We gotta go ahead and heal. You're gonna want to heal until he does not attack us, like that. Bang. That'll take care of the flamethrower. We're okay. I'm gonna start just full on healing now. You know what? No, let's start attacking. Sizzle's the best we got. This is where if I waited 1 more level, it would work out to have for us to do more damage to him. Keep sizzling. Would you stop that? You know, I wonder if he's susceptible to drain magic. I don't think it's worth it, though. This is kind of like, oh shit type time. Don't worry about healing a dead body. We are doing a little bit more damage than he heals usually, but it's still annoying. Come on. Just go for an extra. Okay. That was annoying. Yeah, honestly, it's about getting lucky where Hoffman actually can fucking land 1 hit. Once he lands a damn hit, that's when you just go all out and just start using Bang. I mean, I wanted him to get at least a 2nd hit in because it helps at least a little bit. Mostly because you don't, if they're not attacking Maya, then it's all for the better, really. But that was obnoxious. Also, is she gonna get frizzled now? Seriously? Yes, she is. It's okay though. We didn't really need it, but it would have helped there. At least now we're gonna have Torneko joining Maya and soon Borya. So there's that. I'm probably going to do a little bit of level grinding off stream, and then we're going to show Torneko, Maya, and Borya going to the cave to get the root to cure Kiryl, just so we can kill him off and get Alina instead. I'll meet you there. Okay, here we are. Torneko, Maya, and Borya. I decided not to level grind because I'd rather grab Alina first before we do it, because it's going to be Alina, Torneko, Maya or Borya taking on Helion later, or Marquis de Leon. And I want to make sure they all level up together, because I got to see who's going to be best for what. It's going to be like between cutting either Torneko or Borya, because Borya just can't survive very well. In any case, just the same stuff that we had last time, really. Hector's gone now, and we're here to go ahead and travel to get the Parthenia route. We already know, though, that Borya could do this by himself if we really need him to. But at least this time he has company. Yeah, go ahead and crackle. I probably could have gotten away with just sizzing crack and then crackle, but I don't care. We're just going all out. In any case, yeah. I'm just going to show the travel. We're going to get all the treasures and then go from there. Alright, you take care of the Mushroom Mage. Sizzle and crackle. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it. Well, someone was laughing. Oh, everyone's laughing? Eh. One of them, there was more than one person laughing there. Here, just bang it. And why don't you attack? Okay. We gotta get over here. Please don't be nighttime yet. Thank you. I'll pick up the treasure off stream. Off camera. Anyway, we have to. I think we have to talk to him first. And then we can get through to the next part. I'm not sure if that's the trigger point or if it's just talking to Borya to begin with as a trigger point. One or the other. Because otherwise... I overstepped it. Otherwise, Alina won't be there. But, yeah, she'll be a little late. I think we can get away with just a sizzle, right? Mostly right. Alright, I'm gonna rush through this cutscene. Alina gonna go kick. But yeah, we're only gonna be able to have 3 people for the Marquis de Leon fight. And I'm thinking I'm probably gonna want to bring Torneko over Borya, depending on our levels. Because Borya's a great support wizard, but he needs healing because he is a fragile old man. So it really is between the two. I'm thinking Torneko might be better because he's hardier and he'll last a little bit longer, while Maya could just frizzle the fuck out of things. He might be become a dedicated item healer. Actually, why don't you? Yeah, you attack, you bang, you damn it! I hate when I miss aim. Oh, at least that missed. That's what happens when you're trying to rush through things. But yeah, I have to figure out how that's going to work with oh, good job, Torneko, with Marquis de Leon. But at least I won't have to show you any dungeon crawling without healers. I have been wondering if like showing off this dungeon crawling segments is meaningful in any way or not. But I want to show like some of the challenges here and there, because I know there's going to be some if you don't have a healer in battle. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be picking up all the treasures. But yeah, I wouldn't mind any feedback on it in case I do another... Oh, I keep thinking I'm Maya already. I got so used to playing as Maya. Alright, these guys are immune to crackle. So why don't you use snooze? They're resistant to sizzle. At least we have access to snooze through Borya. Okay, yes, thank you. They're asleep. Actually, why don't you go ahead and... Oh, no, it could resist it. Try sizzle anyway, and try crackle anyway. Let's see how that works. Because they resist it sometimes, but not always. Alright, everyone can just attack now. Yeah, it's gonna be hard figuring out who to bring, and I think it's just gonna be hardier people is better, but Torneko is not really reliable in battle, so sometimes he could be helpful as well. that's where the trick comes in. It's depending on having someone that's reliable with buffs like Borya, but he's also super fragile. Why don't you go ahead and frizzle this attack? I mean, Maya is definitely going to be part of the team, and Alina is definitely going to be part of the team. And I think Ragnar has to be part of the team because we need someone to face tank a lot more for us. Now we can do this. Grab the extra treasure. Oh, yes, empty treasure. Ragnar with a miracle sword is probably going to be what we want to do. Alright, yeah, sizzle and crackle anyway. Let's see how it works out for us. I guess they resist crack more than they resist sizzle. At least some of these dungeon segments will help me like determine who's being more useful at times. I think for dungeon crawling, I could probably just go with whatever, because for the most part, I can just heal them up. It's the reviving part that's gonna suck. I'll have to let people die and have them basically forego some experience. This one. Alright. Now it's time for, not really, but sort of boss time. We're going to fight a Mimic, or Canny Box. That's one small benefit of this, anyway, to show off. Oh. Well, before we do, I guess some Infernal Armors want to try to steal the show. And I keep thinking you're Maya. I got so used to Maya. Goddamn. Alright, I'm going to say bang, crackle. Oh, almost perfect. Once we have Alina, this will be a lot easier. Yeah, if I could get away with not using the hero, or having to bring the hero in for Marquis de Leon, I'd rather have just the full team of Alina, Torneko, Maya, and Borya. Alright, Candy Box time. This should be easier because of Frizzle, but just in case, we're going to have Borya bounce, so... Okay, good. So, at least one person could be immune to whack. Very good. Once Frizzle hits, we're okay, but he is resistant, so... Alright, I think it's this one, if I remember right. Yes. Alright, and there's the route. You don't need to see the rest of this part. I'm going to be grabbing up Alina, do some level grinding for these guys, and then I will meet you at Marquis de Leon. Unless something else interesting shows up, anyway. I might also do some off-stream, off-camera, whatever you want to call it, exploring, and see what I can do, like grab items that I can, because, well, I have a lot of money, and because it's Torneko, guys, I, saved up a lot of money, got a bunch of cautery swords to bring into the next chapter to make sure I can go ahead and just buy whatever I need, because I need every advantage I can get. So, anyway, meet you at Marquis de Leon or next interesting thing. Alright guys, we're here at Palace de Leon. I may have over-leveled a little bit. I was fighting in the Royal Crypt south of Endor, and, well, we got really lucky with some liquid metal slimes here, so we are really high level. But we were having a lot of trouble just surviving at lower levels, so I'm not really too worried, because we're also going to need to use some of this level grind for Baalzack, which will be next. Anyway, here we go. We got Falcon Earrings, Spangled Dress, Golden Tiara, Meteorite Bracer on Alina. We got Poison Needle, Spangled Dress. Well, don't worry about the weapon for neither Maya or Borya. But Spangled Dress, Golden Tiara, Meteorite Bracer, Robe of Serenity, Scale Shield, Leather Hat, Meteorite Bracer on Borya. Torneko's not going to join this battle because now we're able to just power through. But if you need endurance, that's when you throw in him. If I was like probably in my level 20 still, I probably could use him more. But he does goof off and it kind of screws it up. I tried a couple times at lower levels with him, and he was just less reliable, but he did survive longer. Meanwhile, Borya was, as I thought, very useful during the battle while he was alive, but he died fast. Maya usually was the one that survived the most often because she was in the middle, I guess, and has, you know, pretty good health compared to him. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. As usual, I have to bring the hero with me because otherwise Ragnar is like, oh, I want to meet the hero. So, anyway, let's go ahead and pick up Ragnar here. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to this part. There we go. Alright, so at this point, it's not too bad. Not too bad to beat Mr. Marquis de Leon. Like I can't do French. I'm sorry. I was trying, but it was not working. Honestly, it's just blast him. I lowered No Heals' HP down to 1, just going to Mamon, having him by himself and running in the poison swamps. So this way, no matter what he does, he'll die. Elena to be attacking. It's Frizzle and Sap. That way, if Elena doesn't crit, it's always big damage. There we go. No Heals is down. Alright, we're just going to attack, Frizzle, and crack. Admittedly, I'm probably higher level than I should be for this, but again, no heals means you gotta go all out. I already predict that I'll probably get stuck at Estark, because that's a long fight that I don't see us winning. I'll probably, to even get through that, I might need to have Torneko heal a bunch of Staves of Healing in the Royal Crypt. And if I go that route, I will show you how I do it. Okay, we are getting a little low, but I think, yeah, okay, he's down. Oh, and even a level up. But yeah, so you just need HP for these types of runs, and blast them. For the Baalzack fight, I'm probably going to bring either Ragnar in or Torneko because Borya can only oomph. That's it. He literally has no other purpose. If you remember, if you guys saw the run with Kiryl and Borya. Wow, you too, man. Kiryl and Borya. Borya was basically just there as moral support. That was basically it. So, yeah. I'll meet you guys at the Baalzack fight. I'm gonna see if I can do it right afterwards, but if I can't, then oh well. Or what you see me stealing a bunch of Staves of Healing. Okay, guys, this is how you know you over-leveled. So this is literally after the Baalzack fight, which is why I have Borya in instead of Ragnar, because Ragnar still needs to catch up in levels, and I didn't want to have to do some more grinding before I could see if I could, you know, beat him now. So Borya is going to basically going to be our medicinal herb boy, and maybe oomphing, but we really won't need it. Balzack doesn't have that much HP. As long as we just keep moving, it's not that bad. Literally same setup as before. That's why I'm not going through the general info. We're just jumping right in. I was fascinated that I could actually do this. So these two are going to attack. She is going to well, not Frizzle, but she's going to Frizzle, and he's going to oomph up Torneko. Oomping Alina's okay too, but I think it lowers her crit rate when you do that. Not positive. But in any case, yeah, go ahead and oomph Elena. Nice crit. We'll find out anyway together. But yeah, that was it. It's because he's usually supposed to be regenning health, but because we just have so much burst power, it goes down. I'm a little shocked by that, but again, I'm almost positive that Estark's going to be a great equalizer in it. That said, I'm going to go ahead and try to rush through the rest of this until I hit a wall before I go ahead and start grinding for Staves of Healing and whatnot, and leveling up. So I think the next fight's either going to be Kirk Buzzer or Sir Roseguardin. I think I'll do Roseguardin first because he's the harder one. And, you know, I might just skip, unless he's a hard battle, I think I might just skip Kirk Buzzer. So, I feel like he's just like a whatever boss anyway, so I guess I'll meet you at Sir Roseguardin next. Okay guys, so this is Sir Roseguardin, and I just had a very funny test run, and I'm hoping I can mimic this, but I don't know if I can. Torneko stole 2 Spheres of Silence in my test run, and let's hope he does it again, because usually, saves... I use save states to get here, and usually if you follow the same thing, you'll get that same luck. So, let's find out. It is not hard at all, though, for the most part. This is the plan, anyway. These 2 are going to attack, and Maya is going to go ahead and puff, because if she gets fizzled, she's screwed anyway, and Borya's going to sap. Very good. Okay, so attack, and he's going to start his oomph train. Wait, what? I think I already screwed up. I swear that was oomph, not Kasat, goddammit. Oh, well, we're not going to see it, that means. I hit the fucking button slightly. Yeah, we're not going to see Torneko do his great thievery act. I have a screenshot of it, at least, so... it's unnecessary to see. But we're going to both attack those, and you're going to crack. It was just funny. I didn't know Torneko could steal more than one item from an enemy, but he can. Just take my word for it, guys. Go ahead and Oomph Elena. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy, though. You don't need that many Spheres of Silences. It was just kind of funny. You know what? What I might do is reload my state and show it off in a moment. So, tell you what. If it comes up, I'm not going to show you the live part. I'm just going to show you him actually, like, after he's at least stolen 1. And go from there. So, let's just take a look there. Okay, let's show off Torneko the Thief. I have to Oomph Elena this time. And he just stole a Sphere of Silence. I'll show you that in his inventory in a second. There goes 1. Yeah, you're gonna crack anyway. Yep, and there's the other one! Okay, I got to show it off. He stole 2. I'm gonna keep this save just because I like the idea of having multiple Spheres of Silence for this crew, just because. Alright, I'm glad I got to show it off. You don't see the need to see the rest of the battle. I just wanted to show that off. I didn't know he could still steal multiple things, but if that's the case, I may use some manipulation to make sure I get stabs of healing. I can show you a fair way, and then I can show you the unfair way, so eventually we're probably going to need him. When I do need him, I'll show that off. Next fight, I'm not sure which it is, but I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I'm deciding to show up the Kirk Buzzer fight anyway. Mostly so I could get some talking into. Don't worry about our levels. Our levels are perfectly fine. He is not a threat. Even if we were under-leveled, he generally is not too big of a threat. But I wanted to point out something like, one, the reason why I'm not showing off any other dungeon crawls is because at this point we're pretty much over-leveled that dungeons aren't giving me trouble. I probably will show the one when we go to face Estark maybe, but even then, I might just show you the way there, and then I might leave it out of there and go to, and then like grind off screen and then fight Estark that way. So, just like I did with the Lighthouse fight. Go ahead and Oomph Ragnar. I brought Ragnar along just so I could get some experience for him. But also, Funny thing, this guy always drops a seed of agility, but it makes me wonder if I really wanted to, could I just basically throw Torneko here and just farm him? I bet you I could. But I don't really want to do that. I feel like that's a little much, but never underestimate Torneko's usefulness. Let's just put it that way. I was surprised at how many times he stole. So if you really need seeds of agility, you could probably just defend a bunch and get a bunch of them. So anyway, that's it for Kirk Buzzer. He's barely a noteworthy foe. I'll see you in the next interesting fight, which may or may not be Estark. I'm not sure yet. Okay, guys, I set it up so that you guys could see this. This is the enemy that has Staves of Healing, and if you just bring Torneko along and just keep it distracted long enough, eventually he might steal off of it. I set it up a save state until, until he actually stole the object for us. Don't worry about the mod rod. Every now and then I try different things other than defend to try to get things to work differently. But yeah, that's how you get a Staff of Salvation a little bit early. And I could do this over and over so that everybody has at least one Staff of Salvation so we could at least heal each other a little bit. It honestly is only a mid-heal, so it's unlikely to be much help, but it still is something, and I might end up utilizing this more. I'll probably be trying to steal some more things off-stream, off-camera, whatever you want to call it. Off-screen, that's what I meant to say, damn it. But in any case, yeah, so that's an option for healing for this challenge that I'm okay with, because it's not an actual healer character, it's a healing item. I mean, I'm going to use the Sage Stone when I get it too, so... Anyway, just wanted to show that off. I guess I'll have to meet you at me attempting Estark at some point, which probably will have me with a lot of Staff of Salvations. Okay guys, we are at Estark. Using the method I just showed you guys, I stole up a bunch of Staff of Salvation, so everyone has at least one. But I also have a Miracle Sword on Ragnar, just because he needs to get some little bit of self-healing. But yeah, he has a Staff of Salvation. I also gave Torneko the Liquid Metal Sword, just because Ragnar has a better weapon to use, and Torneko's the only other one to be able to use it, so yeah. Alina's got one, and Maya's got one, and even Borya's got one. I was debating on whether to bring him or Maya, but Maya has better damage output, and right now we really need good damage output. And also, Torneko survives better even if he's less reliable. So that's going to be my team for this. Now I'm going to show you guys the run through this, and mainly just to show you how mostly easy this is. I want to also bring Torneko to help me with the treasure chest, finding out if I got all the treasure chests so I don't have to go backtracking as much. But yeah, we're actually a pretty solid team, though. You should go ahead and just equip this, because it doesn't matter right now. We're just going to hurry up, fast forward through the easy fight parts, because we've been through here in Maya and Meena's chapter. I think it's... Actually, why don't you tell me, did I grab everything from chapter 4? Thank you. Yeah, he's so kind. You know, I always forget that Torneko has Whistle in this. But anyway, any treasures in here? Nope, we're good. I mean, I did a test run, but if you've seen any of my streams, I am famous for getting lost so easily. But by the way, Estark's actually pretty possible here. I'm going to try Boom. I don't remember who has resistances. I know Sekirliton has really big resistances. Torneko. Yeah, Torneko is useful as a utility, but he is not always useful for boss fights. He still has a really good survivability rate. I did buy them liquid metal armors too. I'm probably going to go over my item setup again when I face Estark, but in my test run I was able to mostly easily beat him. Alright, I don't believe there's any treasures in here either. Thank you. I could use Padfoot to get through this a little bit faster too. It just makes it takes a longer time for you to actually encounter anybody when you use it. But when you do get encountered, you have a higher chance of being... Oh, damn it, Torneko. Of being surprise attacked. So it's got a upside and downside. But like if you know you're like almost near the staircase, sometimes it could be just a little bit extra you need. So let's go ahead and heal. Sadly, it's not closer to the boss, so you can't really abuse it. But it's decent enough to help you with the riffraff, I guess you could say. I don't know if anyone actually says riffraff anymore, but we're going to say it anyway. Yes, thank you. It's a mini-medal. We want to get all the treasures, though. But yeah, this team's actually doing pretty well. And the Staff of Salvations absolutely help a lot. But I also have a little bit of an ace in the hole. You might have seen... You might have seen it as I was going through. I was trying. But I think I think they got this. Shut up, computer. Why do you always do that when I'm recording? I updated not long ago, and it keeps telling me to update. It's always about something stupid. I feel like that's going to be a running joke with like a lot of these recordings. So if anyone knows a way to just shut up, make the notifications a little more silent, that'd be great. Say it in the comments. I do think, though, that if things are this easy in a test run, maybe I should not show you guys the dungeon crawl parts. I'm not sure yet. I felt, at least in the beginning, it felt like it was necessary, but maybe at this point, it's not as necessary. I pretty much got a handle on these. But since I already did it, I kind of feel like I'm obligated to at least do it all for this run at least. And then from there, maybe I'll phase it out. So if you could deal with it, this is why I put these videos in chapter form. So this way you can at least skip them. So I won't be offended if you do. I wouldn't mind if you guys let me know, I don't really care for the dungeon parts, just show me the boss parts. Or, hey, I actually like the... I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes the dungeon crawling parts. By all means, let me know. The idea behind it was just to show you the struggles that they might have. I think these are the last bit. It's a mimic. This part's not too bad because he's susceptible to drain magic. So just to have Maya go ahead and drain magic. There you go. Oh, geez, and a knockdown too. Oh, it sucks that it only ruins one of his moves, but it still helps. He could have drain magic whacked instead. Thank you. But we're just about there. I think we'll probably have one more fight. Thank you for proving me right. Here, why don't you steal some magic back if you can? Worth a shot. Alright, then we got these losers. I'm going to include this part of the... Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I'll keep this part of the dungeon crawl. Sort of, not really mini-boss time. You guys take care of that, and you just boom them. Ooh, that actually kind of worked out in our favor. Alright, you fizzled. Whoop-de-doo. You guys focus that. Why don't you drain him? Never get a chance to. Oh, and a last moment level up for Ragnar. Yeah, Ragnar caught up pretty fast, by the way. That's the good thing about him. His stats ended up being better than everyone else's, better HP and defenses. Also, Alina's agility is still better than everyone's, and that's why we took off her meteorite arm bracer and gave her a strength ring to give her all the way up there. Alright, anyway, I'm going to cut recording for a moment to finish my setup, and then you guys can, well, do the Estark battle, just in case I mess up. Okay, here comes the Estark fight. First up, my setup, I showed it before, but I have the Miracle Sword in Ragnar to help him with some stability. Liquid Metal Armor on both him and Torneko. We bought them because they're the best defense armor we can get, but also the magic resistance is pretty nice. It's not necessary for this one. Dragon Shield to give him a little bit of breath resistance. This is probably going to be the final shield I give on Ragnar, because I plan to give the liquid metal one to Maya, probably, or Borya, depending the situation. Iron Mask is the best helmet I could get for him at the moment, and a Meteorite Bracer just to give him a little bit of extra help. He doesn't really need it. If I get Sap down, I might use the Falcon Blade, but for the most part, I want stability with extra HP every turn. He's also got the Staff of Salvation. Don't worry about the Dragon's Bane, that was left over. I have a Kerplunk Bracer, though, that I may use if multiple people die. I suspect Ragnar is going to be one of the last people to die, so, or if it looks like, you know, everyone else is going to die or something, if it's dire, I will equip that on him so that at least Torneko, Alina, and Maya could possibly finish the fight. You have to you don't want to equip it right away, though, because there might be an unlucky round where they just focus fire him, and in which case it's just kind of like, you may as well, you don't want to waste it. So, but yeah, Staff of Salvation's on him. Torneko, I mentioned it before, but again, Liquid Metal Sword is on him because he's the next best candidate for it. I might replace this with a Miracle Sword of his own when we get a second one down in Precaria, I mean. He's got the liquid metal armor as well, though. Iron Helmet for best armor helmet he can get at the moment. I think he has one more he can get better, but I'm not sure. Iron Shield, best shield I think he can equip at all besides the Metal King one. Again, I'm not positive, but it's the best we got at the moment. Meteorite Bracer to give him a little bit extra speed. He is pretty spry. Staff of Salvation, he'll be attempting to heal every now and then, but we can't really rely on him. And the rest of the stuff doesn't matter. Alina, Falcon Knife Earrings, because she rocks with those. Staff of Salvation, she will be healing a little bit more often because she's more reliable with it and fast. And honestly, Maya has better damage average than Alina, but Alina will be fighting too. Same the time if things go really, really, really shitty. That's really the only thing. But yeah, she doesn't even need her Meteorite Arm Bracer. As for Maya, her weapons don't matter, but the best armor she has at the moment is the Spangled Dress because Alina's got the magical skirt to help her with magic resistance. Not necessary in this fight so much, though. It's not really going to help in this fight because he mostly does breath attacks or physical attacks. Staff of Salvation, Maya will heal every now and then, but her main priority is going to be just Kafrizzling. The rest of the stuff does not matter at all. Let's go. We disturb your sleep. Alright. Let's see. We don't have anything for setup, so we just go into attack. And I'll attempt one sap, I think. Okay, good. That's good. Oh, and we woke him up already, so he lost his turn out here too. Awesome. Well, I'm not gonna sap anymore. We're just gonna go ahead and Kafrizzle for the rest of this. Yeah, 160 with that. Oh, wow, you guys are getting the crits in. Alright, some people might get really hurt here, but we just gotta go all out. We got a really strong round here. I was not expecting that sap to go through very well. In my test run, Torneko died because he goofed off, and I'm honestly not too upset if he dies. He's there to be a bit of a meat filler shield, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Very good. The Chili Breath's not too bad on most of them. Damn, even you, man. Oh, wow, and he got his HP up big time. Torneko, I'm going to have you Salvation yourself. Alina, Salvation yourself. And we'll let Maya kind of go nuts for this one. Wait, what? Did I just double heal Torneko? God damn it. But it didn't matter, because we actually got him. Those crits at the beginning and that early sap really freaking helped. I made that look only a little bit easier than I had in my test run. It took a little longer, and Torneko died in my test run, so I got lucky with the sap too, because sap only has a 70... He resisted it 75% of the time, so that definitely helped. But holy crap, I thought that was going to be my big roadblock, but apparently not. So I'm thinking that means the barrier bosses will be shown, and possibly Psaro the Manslayer is going to be the roadblock this time. I'm not sure yet, but I guess we'll see. I'll see you probably at the barrier bosses next. Hey guys, remember this? I've discussed this in the first few challenges I did with Dragon Quest IV. So this is once again talking about the bug where the experience gained in Chapter 5 is supposed to be given to the hero. However, we could actually make it so it passes to one of 3 different people, depending the positions of the party at least. I found out the way this works is you need to bring Ophelia with you, and I believe she has to be dead, or it has to be just, actually no, I don't think she has to be. I don't believe she has to be dead. I just think you have to have her like 3rd in your party, and hero's like all the way in the last position. I think that's really all it is, but these guys are dead and I don't have a way to revive them, so I'm not going to test it out, but it's one or the other. In any case, right, I know, I just realized what I was doing. I wanted to make sure that I have the Zenithian equipment. You just got to make sure you haven't the hero in the party. It doesn't matter. So, you can enter. Ophelia is gonna go ahead and, I'm just fast forwarding her. She's gonna go ahead and leave the party. Thankful that we brought us here. So now that we are done with her, we just go right over, chat with her. I'm gonna fast forward this part a little bit. Get Sparky, which we are allowed to use for these final chapters if I wish. I most likely am just going to be using him as fodder at times, but still, we are allowed to use him because he's not a healing type of party member. Anyway, once you gather him, don't do anything else. Just go right to the Zenith Dragon and chat. Now, whoever it's one of 3 people that can get the experience. Whoever you don't bring will get the experience. It's either Ragnar, Alina, or Kiryl. Because you need to have 2 people. 2 of the people have to be Ophelia and the hero. You can only bring 2 with you. And so, if I don't have Ragnar with me, Ragnar's going to get the experience bonus. If I have Ragnar and Alina, then Kiryl's going to get it. And if I had Ragnar and Kiryl, dead or alive, here, then Alina would get the experience. I think it's an order thing, like order of chapters, because chapter 1 is Ragnar, chapter 2 is Alina, Kiryl, then Borya. I tried to see if I can get Borya to get the experience, because he could probably use it more, but sadly I can only do the first 3. So, if you do this order, you again always have Ophelia in the 3rd position and hero in the final position, then this happens. It's really weird. But anyway, here, look at this. The person with 176 strength got the experience. Now, our hero is level 4? 7? Yeah, 7. It was him. 176 strength. Our resident knight here, or soldier, Ragnar. Yeah, it's kind of funny though that, yeah, you could pass the experience on to somebody else. I don't know how useful this is, but it's definitely a glitch, and I just wanted to point it out. It's a very specific weird glitch, though. I guess the game doesn't think that you wouldn't have the hero in one of the first 2 positions, maybe? I don't know. I didn't test it with the hero in different positions. All I know is you have to have Ophelia in the party. So maybe if you expand it, you could expand this, and maybe you just need to have... to enter, you have to have the hero in anyway. But maybe it's just you have to have Ophelia in the party, period. Who knows? But, yeah, that's the glitch in a little bit more detail. I'll now take you to your regularly scheduled boss fights and certain dungeon crawls. Okay, guys. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. We're going to be jumping it right into Nadirai. I think I called it Precaria in one of my other recordings, and I have to say sorry. I misspoke. I got used to Dragon Quest V. But anyway, time to the road to Nadirai. I know I haven't done, like, all the dungeons or anything, but I wanted to show off the ones that could be problematic, and this is, I think, is one of them. So anyway, by the way, we're going to start with Mr. No Heals here, just to get him killed off, because we're not allowed to level him up. Alright, Shimmering Dress, that's nice. We can go left now. But yeah, we just want to get rid of him, really. Alright, so I'm just going to have him... I don't know, Ooh, look at this death mask. Let's show it off. Oh, he's confused. That's what the death mask does. Oh. He's like, he got confused before he died. Jeez. Poor guy. Okay, let me see. We're going to switch... No. We're going to switch him over to the Dragon's Bane because he can one-shot red dragons with it. Alina, take out the Damselflies. You, Borya, you can either crack or... I will go with crack. And Torneko, see if you'll help out with the Damselflies. Nice. Yeah, a little bit of damage there. But yeah, Borya does not have very good resistances at all. Unfortunately, part of his curse with his stuff. Why don't you go ahead and give yourself a Self Staff of Salvation. Oof. And see if Torneko will help. Thank you. Very good. But yeah, I like to hold on to the Dragon's Bane for Ragnar just for that reason, so we can get him some one-shots here and there. Also, I don't know if it matters, but here's my equipment setup generally. We have the Miracle Sword on Ragnar. I switched off the Meteorite Bracer because it's at the point where everything, even with the Meteorite Bracer, is going to outspeed him. So just count on him going last anyway and get more strength out of it. Actually, I do... No. I don't care about that. I want to transfer that, actually, because he's probably done with the Falcon Blade for the most part. Alina's got the Falcon Knife, earrings, magical skirt. Yeah, she's got the usual here. We did get a Mighty Armlet from the... mini metal reward as a mini metal reward, so I gave it to her for full attack power. Borya, Staff of Salvation on him, got flowing dresses, and I gave him the happy hat because it's the best hat he can equip. So Torneko's got his usual here: liquid metal sword and armor, iron shield, iron helmet, and yeah, that's basically all that matters there. And Maya here, she's not going to be in this dungeon doing much in this dungeon, but she's got her equipment with the flowing dress, Staff of Salvation, poison needle, just in case of metals, and a nice gold dirk so she can have another element to attack with. I gave Borya the wind staff to help him out. Also, she gets the goddess ring if she needs to really regain MP that badly. Borya is better for this one because a lot of the enemies have some resistance to her spells, and it's better to have support sometimes. Also, at this part, you may as well go left, get some treasure here. I went the wrong way. We had to go this way. I think on my test run, I actually forgot about this corridor. I mistook it for a different one. Okay, let's go ahead and get our mini medal. Woohoo! But yeah, I know I haven't really shown everything, and I probably should, technically, but you know, like, do you really want to see me do... This is why I feel weird about doing some of these dungeon crawls, but I want to try something. But do you really want to see me do, like, oh, what is it called? The ship cave where you get the Zenithian armor, or the pirate cave where you get the liquid metal sword. It really wasn't a challenge. The only thing you had to worry about is being paralyzed. We don't need the dragon sword here, because I don't think they count as dragons, even though they are a type of dragon. Here, get rid of the Picareer, because he could call for backup, and why don't you snooze the first damselflies? Okay, one of that is 3. Oh, at least Ragnar can one-shot them, and we got a surprise round on them that I wasn't aware of. Go ahead and go crackle. But yeah, I'm not sure how this sort of thing really is going to work out. Like to have the dungeon crawling. It probably is going to be cut out in other runs that if I do any, because yeah, unless it's severely challenging, maybe. But I never show these off when I do my other challenge runs anyway, and I figured I'd try something different. Yeah, go with that and a crack so we can get a little bit of damage on everybody. Ah, fuck. I don't know if the poison needle could be used against our own team. So I think him attacking is not the worst case scenario, but I could also just be like, okay, you're useless right now. Maya, come in. Stop. Okay. Why don't you just use a boom? Yeah. The resistance can be very obnoxious. Yeah, I hope this is somewhat enjoyable for some people, but if not, then at least you got the chapter system for this reason. All right, don't bother going down. We can eventually lead ourselves to down. Left has a treasure. Yes, it does. Beat the Thalian staff. You used to be able to get that at the casino in the NES version, the Wand of Smiles, but it's useless. Sometimes when you talk with it, the enemy will smile, but it doesn't even distract them. If you use it as an item, you might lose. I'm gonna try Puff. You might get them to lose a turn, but it's a 1 in 8 chance or something, so it's like totally not worth it. All right, so they're immune to breath attacks. Great. But yeah, you guys attack Torneko. You play healer. Torneko's supposed to be in the second in line. I just forgot. He just stole something from the pick area. Great. Instead of healing. What did you take anyway? A prayer ring. And those are okay, I guess. Heal Alina, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's the problem with him. And yeah, it's a shame that they are immune or practically immune to the fire breath. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch back in. Go in this order. Borya. And Mimic. Okay, this isn't too bad. As long as everyone attacks and you drain magic to help secure them from... There we go. From dying from a whack attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about safe passage on some poison tiles. They're not that dangerous. Okay, for this, I'm just going to have him start healing everybody. That could be worse because they could split apart with physical attacks, but they also resist magic decently. Anyway, no, we don't want to go left. We want to go to the right. No, it was to the left. Damn it. I mixed it up. Yeah, I forgot. It's left all the way here. I was mixing it up with another part. But anyway, we get the Hela's armor. It technically could be good for Ragnar if you want to give him some breath resistance on his armor that's stronger than Dragon Mail. Problem with it is it's cursed and it will always guarantee he'll go last, but he practically already is guaranteed to go last. So really, it's a very small trade-off. Why don't you do that? Yeah, everyone go after that, and why don't you crackle the Picareers? I forget if they resist ice. They're heavily resistant. I think I usually deal with them with snooze then. He's got the dragon sword still. Here, why don't you guys do that and you just heal. But yeah. When it comes to these challenge runs, I'm just trying all different things, and I'm just hoping that they're useful for people to watch, see different strategies. I honestly got the ideas from playing Pokemon seeing Pokemon challenges where people go like, oh, what can I beat Pokemon Red with only a Pikachu or something like that. I got a lot of those ideas from here, but I was like, how can I do that with the Dragon Quest? And it's not. Oh, sorry, went a little too fast there. And that's when I thought of the challenge with just Maya and Meena, then Kiryl, Borya, then Solo here by himself. When it came to the no heal challenge, I mean, I always remember saying after doing my challenges, like, oh my god, you absolutely need a healer. And I just figured, wait, is that actually true? And so now we can figure it out together. Obviously, we can get pretty far without a healer, but I really think Psaro the Manslayer is going to be at least a roadblock. My idea is I'm going to see what happens when I just rush it first. Sorry, I just wanted to get Ragnar up to his full. That's what I have to do in order to get through this. Without any healing characters. Anyway, this is the room that we could have went to earlier, but we went left instead. Alright, we got a mighty armlet. Why don't we go ahead and let him equip that? But yeah, Psaro the Manslayer, I think it can be possible depending how certain things go. Mostly Kerplunk bracelets. I think there's a way to play with them in that fight to basically keep reviving everyone. The only problem is it's going to revive our healer characters too, which is no bueno for the run. But they also are so low level, I think they'll just instantly die anyway, so maybe it won't count. It doesn't have to anyway. I think these guys sometimes have bounce starting on them. Try snooze. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it already bounced on him. Yeah, the mages have a hard time against these guys. I was trying to do that because they spit out mist that can cancel like oomph and whatnot. So I was just like, yeah, Borya's frozen with fear while asleep. Okay. But yeah, I believe in. I'm not positive yet, but I have to wait till I finish it. But I believe in the immigrant town you can actually buy Kerplunk bracers, which is my plan for if I have to do Psaro the Manslayer. Keep in mind, I have zero plans to do Amon without healing, because Amon is fuck you ridiculous. So don't expect that, but I might do Fuyang and Chow Mein with no healers. If I feel like it. It really depends how this run goes, and if I can actually get past Psaro with where the Kerplunk bracers aren't ridiculous, you know? Here, why don't you Ragnar? Because he'll always go last anyway. There we go. But yeah, now I just gotta get back to the raft and then we get to the right. Yeah, I have extreme reservations on even trying with Amon because of what an asshole he is in this game. Why don't you snooze a Sasquatch? Nah. Well, probably mostly because of the treatment I got in all the other challenge runs. So I would have everybody, although I would have to do it with a trio if I did Amon, because technically Psaro in the final chapter is a healer. So you really can't use him. He has multi-heal and Kazing. And I think he has full heal as well. Why don't you try Crack? I don't think it'll work. Hey, it works on Sasquatch. Okay, fine. But yeah, it would have to be a trio, and I just can't. I don't think I could stand that. So I guess it would depend how easy things get or something. I was just trying spells. Thank you, Alina. So that would be a case where Kerplunk bracers could be an issue because it would keep reviving Psaro at full. I'll take that. And we got a Seed of Magic. But yeah, this isn't very difficult with our party, and as you guys could see, I just heal with herbs or Staff of Healing at the end, towards the end of a battle if I really need the healing. Okay, here we just drop down, get our treasure. Yeah, I felt like I should show this off because it's the second to last hardest dungeon, and, well, no, it is the last big stretch of a dungeon, at least. With, thank you. Technically, with Psaro's castle, it could be easily just rushed through if you don't go for treasure, so, But that was Road to Nadirai, or Nadirai. Next time, we'll be seeing me fight the barrier bosses, I guess. See you then. Okay, guys. This is just a quickie. This is Immigrant Town when it is still in Stage 3. It's after you defeat Estark, and talked and recruited a woman named Carla. This is Carla, and this is the only time you're going to be able to buy Lucida Shards. You get one free one, I believe, yeah, at the Monster Castle. Yeah, that's the place. This is the only time, though, you can actually buy the Lucida Shards, because they're going to go away after this, and then you either have to steal them, or wait for a drop from them from a certain monster, I believe. Actually, they might not even drop from a monster. I haven't looked that far in. Just, if you want Lucida Shards, which cure confusion, I believe the only way to cure confusion, this is where you get them. Don't forget them. And it's mainly for if I decide to do bonus bosses. So I'm going to get 4 for myself here. Alright. And I'll show you the other part of Immigrant Town that you're going to want to do. You want to take a look, especially for this challenge. That's going to be the next stage here. So I'll meet you there. Alright, guys, we're now in Stage 4? Yeah, Stage 4 of the Pioneer Town. And after getting all the items and whatnot, her store, once again, is the only place that you can buy Kerplunk Bracers. Strength Rings would be good but we already got the 2 main characters with Mighty Armlets right now, so I'm not really worried, but it's here if you want it. Main thing here is the Kerplunk Bracers. This is where I will be buying them. There is one more stage to this Pioneer Town, and then you'll lose access to Kerplunk Bracers. However, that doesn't happen until after you beat the game normally. So, if I do find myself beating Psaro with this team, and I decide to take on more of some of the bonus bosses, I probably will hold off on upgrading it until I like buy way too many Kerplunk Bracers or whatever. I'm probably gonna buy myself about 5 more. I have 2 in the bag at the moment. I'll probably buy like 5 more just for general safety numbers, and I think that's how we'll be handling Psaro. But I gotta see if there's a winning strategy to that still. In any case, I just wanted to show you guys this place because I want to make sure you guys know where you can get them. You can get them from item drops too. I know that they drop from somebody, but I just don't remember who. So, I don't think it's anybody before the end of the game, though. So, I think it's only in the bonus dungeon certain monsters will drop them. So, yeah, that's an issue there. But at least, that is an option and if you really need them. Otherwise, you just gotta make do with the ones you have. Anyway, I'll see you probably at the barrier bosses next. Okay, guys, we're here at Prustless. This is actually not too bad to rush down. He could be a little bit more dangerous than he actually is because he can do massive crits. But when you have more targets, he generally doesn't seem to target down at the end of the line where Borya is with the lowest HP of everybody. So that doesn't seem too bad. We're going to Miracle Sword this, and yeah, with Ragnar, nothing else really matters on his end. Nothing really changed on Torneko or Alina. They got their best stuff going for them. And Borya is going to be our super duper support here. You could use Maya if you just want to go even further all out, but I prefer to do physical buffs for Prustless because you want to really rush him down. That said, it is possible that some people could die, but I would say Ragnar could probably solo him. Maybe not solo, but he could out-survive him eventually with his Miracle Sword. Anyway, Borya's going to start with Sap so everybody could attack very well. Good job, Alina. Yeah, that desperate attack there. We're going to go ahead and oomph Ragnar so he can get his HP up and back pretty well when he attacks. Interesting. And after that, we should probably heal Ragnar. So yeah, if Ragnar dies, then the rest of them are going to take this guy out. You know, it's simple as that. His Kasap's the dangerous part, but we don't really have a defense for it. Alright, why don't you go ahead and oomph Torneko while you're at it. But yeah. And there you go. That's it. That's it for Prustless. He doesn't have enough HP to really be too much of a threat to just, you know, take him out like that. So, no biggies there. Right, I'll meet you at the next one, which I think is going to be Barbados, if I remember right. So, meet you there. Okay, guys, we're here at Barbados. Same item setup, same party setup for the moment. And, yeah, this guy could get some people killed, but generally, you should have this. It's mainly his magic kaboom that kind of hurts everybody. In any case, we just attack and stat. I would say you could substitute Torneko out for Maya, maybe, but she'd be a little bit in danger, and so that would also endanger Alina a little. Alright, Torneko just mustered his strength. I'm going to go ahead and oomph him. Get him higher damage than that. He mustered his strength again. Oh, you dick. I'm going to go ahead and safety heal Borya, because he's at low HP. Can you at least attack now, Torneko? 400 with that muster strength. Nice. But yeah, this is where things can start to hurt. You know, I could have picked up Borya's Metal King. Maya's Metal King or Metal Slime, Liquid Metal Slime shield. That would have been pretty helpful at this point. Actually, I'm going to say Torneko self-heal. And if you don't want Staff of Salvations, you could also use Shield of Strength for self-healing for people. Go ahead and heal yourself. But yeah, Barbados isn't too bad. But yeah, Torneko screwing around going to cause issues. This is why I had him heal himself. Meanwhile, Ragnar's pretty much fine right now. Try healing yourself, Doofus. You heal Alina. If he dies, it's not the end of the world. Torneko screws around. That's his thing. That said, the healing is very dicey. I could take a round to self-heal, but I also feel like he's almost down. But we gotta get that sap in because the defense is a little high. Yeah. So again, some people might die. There goes Alina. I'm not really worried, though, because we basically got this. Okay, go ahead and heal him. Because he needs to take the hits better. There goes Borya. Hey, cool. Ragnar are going to do this, huh? Well, this is where having one of those kerplunks things would be very useful. But I'm pretty sure Ragnar's got this. Yeah. There you go. Ragnar can out-survive it. That's the whole point, at least. I'm probably going to redo this off camera just to go ahead and get the experience for everybody. But yeah, my test run went a little bit differently than that, so it's just kind of funny that that's how that worked. Yeah. The point was, it's beatable. I'll see you at the Rathathalos, the dragon's barrier boss next. See you there. Okay, guys, we're at Rasha Varric, and for this time, we're gonna have a slightly different type of party instead of just brute forcing it. We're gonna have Alina, Maya, Borya, and you can't see him in the item menu, but there's also Sparky. Sparky's gonna be helping us because he has some area of effect damage as well, but also he can actually do something and still have a decent speed for things too. So honestly, I mean, he might not be the best choice, but he's another option. If you want, you could also use someone else, either Torneko or Ragnar as a healer, but you know Torneko is unreliable, and Ragnar would be a slow healer with the Staff of Salvation. So, I mean, you could give him what I'm giving Alina, the Staff of Divine Wrath to help attack, and then Alina could be healing instead. But yeah, she's mostly going to be the healer this route. Maya also is going to be using an Icicle Dirk because her magic is resisted, and you don't want to get the dragons at an uneven HP. You want them all dead at the same time. Borya is going to be the MVP here, using Crackle because it's 100% always hits. So let's go ahead and start this. I just one time did this with Sparky and just the hero once, because we were doing... It wasn't really much of a challenge, it was just like an incidental thing where I split up the party to handle the 4 barrier bosses like on their own in different parties. Alright, and you're gonna Crackle. He's not really susceptible to many status spells. Like he's susceptible to Dazzle and Snooze and Fuddle, but it's high resistance, and you're better off just getting the damage in. The Staff of Divine Wrath's not the biggest deal, and honestly, it's just for Alina to get something to do offensively. Alright, but for now, she's going to be healing. Sparky will sometimes attack like that. Oop, not Salvation. Icicle Dirk. You could just even just have Borya take care of things slowly, and have every other person just healing. But yeah, alright, now that that's happened, we're going to have Alina actually just attack because we want to make sure that they stay down. I think Crackle's got this. So, and we got a Dragon Shield too. And I didn't mention it before, but yeah, Torneko could steal from these guys as well. So if you really wanted a bunch of Miracle Swords, you could have, if you could survive long enough, you could just have Torneko in there and hope he steals, and then either low to your state if he, kills it, or you get killed because you're getting overwhelmed by way too many kabooms to the face without a healer. But yeah, that's it for Rasha Varric. I'll meet you at the Amon fight next. Okay guys, now we're here for the Amon fight. We got back to our physical crew with Borya in the back. Once again, this is probably something you could also do with Maya instead of Torneko, but I'm going for the more HP rather than extra magic damage. The magic damage is not going to be that much help anyway, because for the most part, the Amon's going to have nothing but bounce spell on him. So you really can't cast magic at him unless you have someone with the Zenithian sword, which I did put on Borya and tried it out, but yeah, essentially it would just be mages healing and your fighters fighting. So I'm doing Torneko for now. But for the most part, it's a clean victory. It does get a little bit rough around the edges, but with Ragnar just constantly attacking, he's basically safe with the Miracle Sword. Alina almost never has to help heal. Torneko does do some self-healing, though. There is some self-healing and all that. But anyway, everyone's going to go for the Drooling Ghouls to knock them out first, because they're the biggest pain in the ass for this fight at the moment. Yeah, that weird dodge is what I tried something where all the physicals just focus on Mamon at first too, but while Borya keeps focusing down that guy, but then Borya's left just healing himself the whole time. Here, why don't you guys both attack that, and I'm gonna have you go ahead and start an oomph up on Ragnar. Is Borya gonna die? Okay, Borya lives. Physical squad can attack. Yeah. I can't rely on Torneko to heal, so we're gonna go ahead and Staff of Salvation in Borya. If they have to heal themselves, then so be it. I did try a couple ideas where, what if I just used Bounce on Borya, but then he still cast Area of Magic stuff, Area of Effect stuff, so it doesn't help that much. I'm gonna have you guys still attack and you heal yourself. Once again, if I have to do some self-healing, that's fine. His bounce spell's off. I'll risk a sap. He does resist it pretty well. Oh, good. Of course, now you're going to crit where the defense is ignored. But yeah, there you go. Mostly easy. You can rush him down, but it's best to get rid of those drooling ghouls right away. But that's the barrier bosses, guys. Next time, I guess we'll be an attempt on Psaro. Or maybe, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing a run through the castle unless something really pops up where I'm having an issue. Then I'll show it. But otherwise, yeah, we're just going to skip right to the Psaro the Manslayer because, yeah, like I mentioned before, castle is too short to be really watched over. I'm deciding that now. There is no organization with this. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you, I guess, at the attempt. And if I have to, you might see me at level 99. Okay, guys. So, Psaro the Manslayer without any healers is possible. I managed to do a couple test runs. The first one was very sloppy, but this one I might be able to do without using any kerplunk bracers, but they're still pretty handy. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over our setup. Our levels are actually not that high for this. We got Ragnar here. Miracle Sword is the best thing to do to keep our durability up. It's 100% the best. I put him on the Dragon Shield because I'd rather have the breath resistance over the magic resistance that the Mirror Shield has. But I had the Mirror Shield just to test it out to see what's better and all that, and I still kind of prefer the breath. But if you need more defense, Mirror Shield is worthwhile. But you'll be heavily resistant to magic, but breath attacks will still be kind of wiping you because the liquid metal armor only does magic. So, and Iron Mask is the best you can do for the time being. Now, what I could have done, by the way, is arranged Torneko to try to steal some Metal King helms from, well, Metal King slimes, or liquid metal helms. I don't remember what the name is. Whatever, the metal helms. I could have arranged him to try to steal those, but one, it's very rare. It's annoying as hell, and two, well, I didn't need to. That was the main thing. Like, I didn't even really have to grind any of the Metal Kings at all. I don't think I even killed one yet. So, anyway, yeah, Staff of Salvation's on him just in case, but he shouldn't need it. Next up is Alina. She's on her best stuff here. Falcon Knife Earrings, Magical Skirt. Magical Skirt's the best I can give her for the time being, anyway. Golden Tiara and a Mighty Armlet, so she's going to be attacking hard. I didn't mention before, but I do have Mighty Armlet on Ragnar, and I have 2 Kerplunk bracers for just in cases. As for Alina, the Golden Tiara, not the Golden Tiara. Staff of Salvation is on her, just in case she has to self-heal. Originally, I was planning to make her the reliable healer, even though it meant less damage, because Maya has pretty good damage, but Alina out-damages her most of the time, not all the time. But anyway, Alina will sometimes have to self-heal, and she may need to revive as well. In my test runs, only Alina and Maya died. Borya somehow survived. Anyway, we also have Zenithian shield for one section. That's when they use the whack spell. you're gonna have someone's gonna probably die, and that's what those Yig leaves are for. Yigdu for emergency healing. Massacre Sword in case for some reason Maya and Borya can't use sap at the time. This way Alina can contribute and use sap in a variation anyway, so that Ragnar can hit hard. Ragnar is just going to be hitting hard. And also Alina's got one Kerplunk Bracer for just in case as well. Then we have Maya here. Took her weapon off to make some room even though I didn't really need to. Staff of Salvation to help heal, but she'll be mostly attacking. She's got the Liquid Metal Shield. I want her to be around for a bit. This will give her some good breath resistance. And Meteorite Bracer, just keep her speedy. She also has one of the leaves and one Yigdu as well, because she should survive decently well against breath attacks thanks to the shield. Borya, Flowing Dress, because it's the better breath-resistant armor. Steel Shield's the best you can get since you can't have the Metal King shield. And a Happy Hat is his best hat for defense at this time. And he'll be our Sage Stone healer. He's the main support, using either Sage Stone, Zenithian Sword, also has his own Yigdu, because we have 3 of those, and a Kerplunk Bracer for just in case as well. And we also have Torneko. Torneko's not... I did try him in the battle, but it gets sloppy because he's not reliable to help out. But if he has to go into battle, he has his Miracle Sword and Staff of Salvation, but mostly he's going to be the biggest oh shit button we have. And I have the Kerplunk Bracers on him, and if everybody dies, I'm going to send in... But Torneko's going to come in alongside Sparky. Sparky will help with a little bit of defense, meat shielding if need be, but it's mainly... Essentially, Torneko's taking the NES Nara's place of just being a Kerplunk heal battery type of thing. Now, the Kerplunk Bracers only work in battle. Your team that's in battle, it won't work for those in the wagon, which is both good and bad. It means, hey, good, I don't have to worry about accidentally reviving the useless people here. On the bad side is anyone that's not out ain't going to be revived, so at max a 3 will be revived. But anyway, here's our stats. I gave a lot of strength seeds to Ragnar to help max his attack out faster, because Alina's natural strength grow faster than Ragnar's in the beginning. I split the life seeds between Maya and Borya so they have at least 250 health. I also gave Borya some resilience seeds so that he could get a little bit better defense because his defense is pretty shit. So, and I think that's all the seed divvying. I didn't give either of them any mana seeds, so no worries about that. Enough of my yammering, though. It is time to get going. So, those are the steps I've taken with this. With hope I won't just completely and utterly screw up this first fight. I might have some bad luck, but I believe this is reliably done if I have to use Kerplunk Bracers. I have to get extraordinary unlucky, which is possible, for this to be a complete failure. Good job, Alina. Sap missed. Alright. Attack was spread. So these two will attack. Maya's going to switch over to use sap instead, and we'll have Borya heal everybody. But yeah, Maya is a split attacker. She'll be helping healing sometimes. Only when needed, though. Like, that's one great thing about Ragnar there, is that he can just get his health back. Alright, I'm gonna say self-heal yourself here so that you can oomph Ragnar. Because oomph will last for the first 3 forms, at least. I don't think oomph is needed on Alina. So I'm going to go back to Kafrizzle, and you can go back to your Sage Stone. Good, and there goes the arm. Alright, now these 3 are going to attack, and he's going to go back to sap time, because each form defense gets reset. Very good. Just one attack around, but it's going to be hitting hard. Good thing Ragnar hits hard as well. That's why the oomph is pretty helpful here, because he'll heal more. You could put a crackle in now. You could also do an oomph, but yeah, it's not worth it. Just top off everyone's health. Alina is not very protected against breath attacks at all. So... Ooh, wow, a dodge. So yeah, she's a little bit vulnerable in that regard. That's where a lot of people tend to... You know what? I'm going to throw a crackle out. That's where a lot of people tend to not really like Alina in this final battle because she doesn't have any breath resistance. She's great damage, but no resistance sucks. Anyway, this is the tough part here where he can cast Whack. This is where I'm going to let Alina use Zenithian Shield. We're going to have you Kafrizzle, and you need to Sap. But yeah, that's just to help Alina's survivability a little here, because it also helps with the magic a bit too. Okay, you three are going to attack. You probably don't need to heal right now. You should be going all out just to get rid of the Whack phase. I could also have Borya use Bounce on himself too. I forgot about Sweet Breath. Ah, our mages are down. That's gonna suck. This is where if there needs to be healing, Alina would come in. But yeah, we're going into this with 2 sleepy supporting members here. That ain't good. Well, while he's writhing, I'm gonna drink some water. My throat gave out a little bit there. Alright, so now it has the light breath attacks. This is a case where we want Alina to use the Masker Sword. There you go. Alright, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, if they don't wake up... Alina, you're gonna have to start healing. If we have to, we'll use a Yigdu. Right, that was the lighter breath. Yeah, we need to get everybody awoken still. Alright, you can start attacking, and you're going to have to go support route now. Why don't you heal him? I think it said bounce wore off, but we got to get a good sap on this guy too, and we got to get Borya up and running again. I'm going to have her heal herself. It's okay to... We could probably stall for time here, okay, because even if he meditates, it's not the end of the world. I don't know what effects we had on us. The oomph was gone before. We just have him sapped. And I don't think bounce was still up either. But anyway, Borya's back up. Let me get the sap completely underway. And why don't you... Nah, you got a Sage Stone. Okay, we're not going to oomph yet. Alright, I think you can get away with the oomph now, and you can start Kafrizzling. But yeah, keeping Ragnar's attack up is great. Not having Insulate or Kabuff kind of sucks, though. Alright, that's a Sage Stone time. I think we can get away with just a simple Sage Stone. We don't need the extra healing. We're not at Cold Breath moment yet. Alright, good. He basically lost his turn, and we got that one extra round of healing. So, Borya can probably get away with the healing this time with Maya sapping, maybe? This phase has the slightly tougher breaths. Yeah. Yeah, we want to try to top everybody off. The item healing is pretty damn good, though. Okay. That's a good thing. Let Ragnar take all that, because he's going to be healing very well right now. You go ahead and Kafrizzle, and he's going to be healed up too. Should I oomph someone else again? Sap is up. I think he could attack if he wanted to. Bounce won't matter here, so... Yeah, why don't you go ahead and crackle? I think he resists it somewhat, but it lets Borya use some of his MP a little bit too. Very good. Keep hitting Ragnar, thank you. Oh yeah, I love that healing. Alright, I'm gonna actually Sage Stone this time. Yeah, Ragnar is the least likely to die here. As long as he's got that Miracle Sword, he's good. Sap plus Oomph is great to keep him healed too, but Sap is the minimum you need. Oomph is the cherry on top. Let me see. Yeah, you go ahead and Kafrizzle and Sap, because I think Ragnar will be fine. Besides, if we get him to use Disruptive Wave, that's one less turn he'll be breathing on us. Ugh, don't hit Alina. Alright, I'm actually going to Salvation Staff her, and Sage Stone. Because Alina's actually more in danger than Maya, because Maya has the breath resistances at least. Keep hitting Ragnar, thank you. Oh yeah. You can go back to Kafrizzle, and you can just Sage Stone again. Honestly, this is pretty satisfying, not having to need a full healer or anything. I suppose if you have numbers, you don't need a full healer, but you do need to have people to use items to heal. Very fascinating, though. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a little there. I love that pose. That is such a cool pose. Alright, bounces up. Attack. He's still oomphed at the moment. She can't Kafrizzle right now, and she can't Sap either. So what she's going to do is Salvation. Yeah, may as well top off Ragnar because she doesn't have something she can do at the moment. And you're going to Zenithian Sword. And Bounce Spell's gone. Alright. And there goes Oomph. Alright, that's fine. You can hit Ragnar. You'll get a little healing there. Let me see. I think... Yeah, go ahead and Kafrizzle and Sap. Very good. Alright, this is where Alina might start falling behind or die. Oh, big time. This is where the Yigdu actually is going to come in. So I'm actually going to do this and use up his Yigdu here. Because we need that. I am using some of these ultimate items, though, so it's going to make, if I decide to do any bonus stuff, even harder. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Salvation and Sage Stone. See if that actually does enough for her. I don't think it will, but she's going to get as much damage out as she can. Oh, that was lucky. That could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to keep doing this. Oh, wow. I expected that to go on a little longer, but okay. Yep, that's how you beat Dragon Quest IV without using any characters that have the healing spells. Wow. I gotta say, I've been very impressed with this run, honestly. I didn't realize how much you could just brute force things if you really need to. Now, here's what I'm willing to do. I am willing to try out Fuyang and Chow Mein with this party. But I'm not sure how I feel about doing Amon yet. It depends if we get through If we get through Fuyang and Xiaoming pretty easily, then maybe. But I'm not sure yet. In any case, though, I guess I will see you at least at an attempt with Xiaoming and Fuyang. See you next time. Hey guys, saddle up because this is going to be a long dungeon crawl in the Fungeon. This is my team, Alina, Ragnar, Borya, Maya. I will switch them around slightly because Maya has slightly better defense. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really level grind at all, but we can get through this okay for the most part, all the way to the end. In my two test runs I did, both of them took a while at fast forwarding rates, but we were able to get there. We did sometimes lose somebody though, but this point of the video is going to be just me getting to Fuyang and Xiaoming. That's it. Once I get there, I'm going to pause recording, and if someone died or whatever, I will fix that and come back there off screen and do the fight separately. That's the plan anyway. So, anyway, I finished up the Pioneer Town, and I had access to getting the Flail of Destruction, well, or purchasing it anyway. So, Ragnar will be using that every now and then. Alina, we turned in all our mini medals and got access to the Gringham Whip. That's not going to be her main weapon, it's just for when there's groups of enemies. Otherwise, Falcon Earrings are going to be superior. Also got her an Angel Leotard, so now she has apparently some fire and ice resistance. I'm not sure exactly. Online, there's no real info on how much this is resisted for in Dragon Quest IV. It only says death resistance, but in-game it says there's fire and ice magic resistance. I'm not sure which is which. We're just gonna go with it. Alright, but those are her items. Then we got Maya. I decided to switch her over to the Poison Needle because that's the only weapon that we might need when we see any medals. I also got her an Angel Leotard. I think it's slightly better than a Flowing Dress. I gotta test it out. I'm not sure if Angel Leotard's better or Flowing Dress is better for breath resistance. By names, I would think Flowing Dress is better, because this is fire and ice based magic. So, it's hard to know. But here's their items. Icicle Dirk for when they don't want to cast anything really, but also for a different element than the ones they have. And a Zenithian Shield for when we don't really need it on her because we have the Liquid Metal Shield on her, but it's mainly for when we fight mimics or their other brethrens, so we could bounce the spells back off. Borya doesn't need it because Borya has the bounce spell, but he's got his best stuff here as it is. He's also still Sage Stone user, got a Staff of Divine Wrath and Lightning Staff depending what's needed, as well as one of the extra Spheres of Silence, and a Zenithian Sword in case something starts with bounce. Torneko's holding up the fort here, he's in the back, and we're just going to leave him as is because he's not reliable. That's the problem. He's fun, he's cool, and if you could choose when he goofs off, that'd be even better. But sadly we can't, so if Maya could handle all this stuff, I would probably bring Torneko just for holding down the fort, I guess you could say, rather tanking and all that. But we need both a little bit of magic and support, so Maya and Borya work in that regard. Alright, we're gonna go right first because this is where there is treasure, and we got Jaguars. Okay, so flail, we want to equip the Gringham Whip because that'll do more damage. I don't remember their resistances, so I'm gonna start with the Icicle Dirk, and for you, I'm going to Sap. That should do better damage for the rest of them. Alright, they're susceptible to ice. We're not taking much damage. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, Icicle Dirk again, and you Sage Stone. And I think Alina's got this finished. Okay. Eventually, Maya's going to learn the Kaboom spell as we're going through this dungeon. That's how it's been every time. This again? Well, not much setup. Let's go and try this. You do the Icicle Dirk, and you go full out Crackle. Borya's MP is more expendable because he has the Happy Hat. I could take Maya's Meteorite Arm Bracer off of her so that she could use the Goddess Ring to get some MP back, but no. I'd rather have her be speedy and not have the MP back. Alright, first up is the Pandora's Box here. I say first up as in first very big threat. If someone dies, I'll backtrack and I'll meet you guys back out there. Back around here. If someone dies, I mean. Go ahead and put those on. Alright, for this, we want both people to drain magic to reduce the chances of a whack going off. Generally, you don't need both, but he does resist drain magic somewhat. Alright, you guys attack. You're going to Zenithian Shield, and you're going to bounce, so he can't drain magic. This way he can't whack anymore. All he can do is attack, which is still dangerous. Or Sweet Breath, which really fucking sucks. Okay. Y'all attack. I think you may as well go out all out with Kafrizzle. You Sage Stone. But yeah, once you guys know MP and you block off his chances of draining magic from you, you're fine. Go ahead and Kafrizzle and Sage Stone. I'm tempted to use the fast forward button, but I don't think I'm supposed to when I do recordings, you know, it feels like I shouldn't. Other than for small scenes, whatever. But yeah, this is going to be a dungeon crawl with us getting generally all the equipment. Alright, Pakudas. You're going to switch over to the flail. You're going to switch over to the whip. You guys can actually just go with your items. Oops, I hit the fucking button. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, Pakudas are pretty weak. I have the speed up button on my controller. Yep, more Pakudas. The item usage there is just to make sure in case they oddly get a good... If the damage roll goes just slightly lower than their HP for when Alina attacks. Alright. This is important. We actually want the Yigleaf. In fact, it's probably the only real treasure you want to get here, since you only have a limited amount that you can actually have on your person. Up to 3 if you don't use any. Alright, we're still back with group attacking. I forget what they resist. I want to say... Go ahead and mix it up and see. Alright, they are susceptible to Sizzle, and looks like Crackle as well. Not that it's too important, they are lower HP enemies. Shut up, computer. You always do this, jeez. Someone took count of each recording or whatever, like how many of those, my god. Alright, you can actually go all out with the wrecking thing, but you need to switch over to your earrings. These guys resist most magic. I think I'm going to actually have her attempt to insta-kill. And he's going to... Oomph Ragnar. We're probably going to lose access to magic, yep. Alright. You know what, just attack anyway, and you can Sage Stone. Not that we needed it. This is one of those cases where physical attacks were superior. Because those guys resist most magic. I think they're only susceptible to wind, but even that I'm not positive on. These losers, okay. Alright. Mostly. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, yeah, Alina's mostly got that covered. Probably one more fight. Oh, no, we got out of it. Okay, that's all the treasure, but yeah, the only thing worthwhile there was the Yigleaf. Oh, actually no. Yeah, there is one more treasure I missed. The one treasure there is just a strength ring. It's generally not worth it, but I did say I'm going for all of them. That said, because I'm backtracking, I think this is the fair point where I should be fast forwarding. So I think I'll be doing that as soon as I select all my moves. I forgot to take off the whip for her, but that's fine. Yeah, I started moving back thinking like I was already done. So yeah, we're gonna fast forward because I'm backtracking at this point. Yeah, really, if you're doing this, just go for the Yiggleaf and go. I'm just showing that, yeah, it's possible to do this. Alright, you gotta switch out that. You may as well start hitting the periwinkles. You know what? Try a pup, see if that's any better. And you can crack at all you want. But this is still backtrack, so... Yeah, they basically resist everything like I thought. You know what? Yeah, just hit him. Okay. Now we're back where we should be. But yeah, this is just a really long dungeon. That's all this is. They're grouped together, so whip it. I think they resist fire. Try ice, and you try wind. They resisted ice. They don't resist wind. Alright, Ice Breath she's basically immune to. Is it because of the shield, or because the combination of the things? Of Maya's shield and her angel leotard. Well, this is not the time to really test that. You go ahead and just do that, and you Sage Stone. This is the best way to keep your HP up, though, is just abuse the Sage Stone. Here's the demon spawn. Alright, nothing on the left side. Right side, there's something. It is... mini metal. Mini metals at this point aren't necessary because... The mini metals in the Fungeon are just for in case you miss them elsewhere. Switch on the Flail. Focus down the Dragooner. Yeah. Hard to know what to do for her. You know what? You Icicle Dirk and you could crack. I think the other guy's going to resist it. Yeah. I don't know if he's immune to it. It's too annoying to have little setups of all their stuff everywhere. On my screens here. So I just don't bother. I try to remember, but it's kind of hard. Alright, so wind they were susceptible to. Switch to your whip. Let's try a sizzle, and then next time we'll try a boom. Alright, they do take fire damage. That's good. Good to know. Hopefully either that or their resistance is really low. Okay, left to go. You want to go left first to get the treasure chest. Oh boy. Alright, so for this, yeah, flail. Switch to your earrings. Attack first. Boom. And crack. If we had kaboom, it would basically solve all our issues, but we don't have it yet. Around now is when I usually get it for Maya, though. At least they didn't get a turn to actually do anything. Yep, here it is. Maya now learns Kaboom. Kaboom will almost always kill all the morph users there. Sometimes like one or two will survive, but generally it's enough. Alright, the Draguars. Alright, you do that. You're still in your earrings. Go ahead and go after them. Why don't you christen your Kaboom? I don't know if they resist it or not. Very good. Nice stuff. Okay. I'm going to go up here to reset the encounter rate. Sorry, I'm hitting walls, so that means I'm slightly increasing my encounter rate by doing that. Ah, here we go. Photocopiers. Time to meet your match. One kaboom should do it, but I will crack for safety. Oh, that you do resist it. Well, when it works, it kills them. It must be a low resistance then. I could check the wiki for it, but eh. Yeah, apparently this is Photocopier Central. Yeah, I'm letting Borya spam, though, because his MP's mostly endless. Alright, who's it now? It's Ragnar. Bunch of HP for him. Seriously, 18 HP, my god. Alright, useless metal number... whatever, I don't know. It's over 60, we're done. Okay, really? These guys are stalking us. I'm gonna have you Sage Stone this time. Good crit for you. You know Kaboom's gonna get resisted this time, though, right? Oh, yep. But luckily... Ah, you dodged it, you dick. Here, Icicle Dirk him and Lightning Staff him. Okay, yep, that's everything. Alright, there's nothing down that well. Just go through here. Go through the big, crazy, weird-looking bedroom, house. You go downstairs and you're back where you were, except it's a different one. Talk to this guy and you'll find a mini-medal, but if you don't talk to him, you can't find it. At least, that's what my luck has been lately. I swear I found it without talking to him in the past, but apparently that's not the case. Anyway, we can rest up here. I'm going to rest up after we get through this part. Get some treasure. And it's a Pandora's box. We're going to be seeing a lot of these guys. This is probably the most dangerous fight that we have to deal with. You're good. Alright, guys. Double drain. He's resisting. Alright. You got that clutch last drain magic there. Good job, Borya. Okay, you guys fight. And you guys set up bounces so that you won't get drained. It's funny, whenever Alina's going to miss on one of them, I heard the miss noise twice, but she does hit at least once. Interesting. Alright. The Frizzle and Sage Stone. I imagine if you went at this guy with Ragnar, Alina, Torneko, and Marquis, you just have to worry about the first drain magic, and then after that, it's like, oh, you're fine now. Because there's no MP for him to drain. You got a Sage Stone. But yeah, Alina is not getting the HP she needs right now. Making it a little difficult. Alright, so hurry up. Okay, let's see. We want the flail. We want the whip. I'm going to try a kaboom. I don't know what they resist, though. And I'm going to say... I don't think snooze works on them. Try fuddle. Yeah, figures. Alright, well, he's going to be Sage Stoning. Oh, really? Okay. Works for me. Sorry, I was getting tired of the little wait time that those doors do. Or doing. I'm impatient, what can I say? Right, Seed of Magic is pretty good. The Seeds of Magics, though, I haven't found a really need for them because Maya and Borya rarely will run out of MP. Alright, you guys are going to be... Oh, wait. You gotta switch over. You guys are going to be attacking. You are going to Kaboom. You are going to Sage Stone. One miss again. Jeez. Are you cursed, Alina? Okay. I'm going to say Salvation Alina to get her up a little more. Of course, Alina goes first instead. Alright, Borya. Getting some HP there. Good for you. You could use it. Ah, stupid door. But alright, that's here. Let's take that rest now. Just hurry that part up. Yeah, I already know this is going to be a long dungeon crawl. Even when if I sped up the whole time, things would just be taking a while. Alright, first we gotta go here to get the last chest. I think it's a mini medal, or is it? No, it's money. I remembered. I think in this area is where you could find platinum jewels, but I can't remember. Alright, here there's only one treasure chest, and there's two confusing paths that might happen, but as long as you stay focused, you're fine. I remember getting lost on this once, though. Okay, what do you got here? Flail of Destruction is good. I want you to Falcon Knife, Prism Peacock. I don't think Kaboom works here. I would like you to try Icicle Dirk on... you know what? Try Kafrizzle on him, and you could crack and see who's susceptible to ice. Alright, ice works. Kafrizzle works. Good for you. A ground move. That's not good. Yeah, Kafrizzle and Sage Stone. Okay, very good. But yeah, I remember on the DS, I got lost here very easy because I get lost easy in general. Alright. Nope. Switch to your swords. You still got on your earrings. I think Sizzle works on them, but not very well. I'll try a Kafrizzle and use Sage Stone. Okay, Kafrizzle works. It's one of those odd things where you would think Crackle would work great on them, but it actually doesn't. Yeah, Death Mask, useless, because it keeps you confused the whole time, no matter if you can't cure it, even with the Lucida Shards. Alright, I'm gonna say this is the time for him to use his Dragon's Bane. Nope. Equip the Dragon's Bane, and that'll give him a big attack against Draculard. I want you to go ahead and Kafrizzle, and I want you to... I think a crack's gonna fail, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, Cerberus isn't affected by it. 186. Not bad. That's better than his other weapons. I'm gonna have her finish that guy off. I'll have her Kafrizzle that. One of them's gonna get redirected to Draculard. At least Borya's got our Sage Stone covered. There we go. Anyway, if you go up or this path here, left, you'll see that these actually end up connecting in the end. Yep, right here. They would have connected right over here. Alright, Cerberus. Let's switch over to Flail. Whip. I think it's Kasizzle. And if so, Lightning Step would be the way. But let's try Wind and see if that helps at all. Alright, does not resist Wind. Does not resist Kasizzle. Okay, very good. Yeah, these guys can basically bite everybody. I think that's enough to kill. Oh, just about. You two do that. I want you to Salvation yourself and you Sage Stone, and hopefully Lena doesn't go first. There we go. How is our speed anyway? She's at 208, 238, 230. Okay. That's interesting. Even with the Meteorite Bracer, they're not quite at max yet. But then again, we are at lower levels, so... But we are making this work for us. And of course, yeah, look at poor Ragnar. He doesn't even have really good resilience because his armor choices are more diverse. But that's why Alina's starting to outpace him in defense here, but not in HP. HP, he's always going to be up there for us. I think even if you gave all your agility seeds to him, that's only like 2 per chance. You're only going to raise it by maybe 20 at best. Yeah, in this game, you can only get up to 2 agility per seed. I think these guys are susceptible to Crackle, if I remember right. And our HP's okay. Yeah, go ahead and Crackle. I don't think they take kindly to Kaboom. Salvation and Sage Stone. Very good. Alright, and then this will take us to the next set of stairs. Alright, treasure time. I think what I'm going to do is, because I think this video is already going to be its own by itself, I'm going to release this and the boss fight together. I still have to separate them because it's going to be too long otherwise, but this is a very long go-through of this area. You got to switch over to Falcon Knife Earrings. We're going to focus down Cerberus first. Crack, I don't think works. Oomph won't really matter here. Could crack anyway. Yeah. I should have crackled the Rainbow or Prism Peacock. Switch over and attack. Why not do the Ice and Sage Stone? Maya's the only one that really needs to conserve MP a little bit. Very good. One more fight? Nope, okay. Alright. Time for the annoying stairs. Okay, one chest there. I think there's only one more chest in this room. Alright. Wait, what do you have on? Yeah, you gotta put the flail back on. And you need to put your whip on. I think, yeah, Kaboom works on them. And why don't you go ahead and crackle anyway? Oh, they resist it sometimes. Well, we got one down. We finished it in the round, at least. Or, yeah. Alright, don't go down. It's a waste. Alright. Switch weapons here. I'm going to try a Kafrizzle, but I don't know the resistance. And why don't you Oomph Ragnar? Oh, good. It does work. Alright, first go up here for treasure. I think it's a Pandora's box, though. Oh no, Cobra Claw. I'm actually going to give that to Maya, because that lets her have some sort of attack. Gonna hurry and fast forward that part. I'm rarely gonna have her attack, but it's still like a little something at least for her. Flail up, focus down Cerberus with that and a Kafriz. You know what? Try Kaboom. I don't know if they've actually been hit by that. And why don't you just safety Sage Stone? Okay, they are susceptible to Kaboom. That's good. Yeah, you go ahead and defend all you want. Go ahead and Frizzle, and why don't you sap? Oh, you didn't have to even sap. Good. Doesn't have as much HP as I thought it might have. Okay, we're up here now. No chest here, just drop down. Take the stairs. Alright, I'm going to go up here, and we already got a save point now, so where we could zoom to, I mean. Now that I've done that, we've also got one chest here that literally is just Pandora's box, but we're going to do it anyway, because fuck. Okay, you're good. Prison Peacock, I don't remember. I'm going to try a Frizzle on you, and a Crackle. Very good. If everyone focuses it down, it dies. Wow. Go right down. I don't know how to get the chest up there. I've gotten it before, but I always forget. So I'm not going to worry about it. I think it has the Flail of Destruction in there, if I remember right. But I can buy them, so it doesn't matter. Alright, you can Kaboom. Crack might affect the others. Try it. For an okay HP levels. Alright, Div resists those. Ugh. And everyone gets hit. Close, at least. I'm gonna say, go ahead and just frizzle down that one, and use Sage Stone. But yeah, the Fungin here is so fucking long. Alright, this is where I might lose somebody, but it's okay, because next area is going to have a church for us. I say that only because this is around where I did lose Maya. Oh, she took the whole 10 MP. Good job, Maya. No MP for you. And he didn't drain magic. We're okay. Go ahead and set up our bounces. Okay. And now we can just kind of go all out. Except with Borya. The sweet breath. Yeah, why don't you... Fuddle. Fuddle actually sometimes works. Not always. It's kind of rare, but... Yes! There you go. Make him kill himself. Good job, Borya. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could probably use evac and then zoom right to where we just entered. Alright, Wild Mimic. You're going to be slow anyway, so go ahead and attack. You need to focus down them. I'm going to have you Kaboom and you Crack. Good. Okay, now it's your turn to bounce. I'm going to have you go ahead and Salvation Alina just in case. Okay, everyone's pretty much healed. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way over. Let's reset the encounter rate, because otherwise I probably would have had one more fight. That's not the one I wanted, thank you. Safe passage. But yeah, this is definitely going to be its own video. But I will release the other one next to this. So those that don't care about the dungeon grind stuff, we can at least make your choice here. Let me see. I think I have to go inside of the church first. Yeah, there it is, Pinnacle Chapel. Alright, always make sure you go in there. That way you have a zoom point when shit hits the fan. Alright, Life Seed, I believe. Oh, mini metal, sure. Alright. This bullshit. Okay. You have your flail up. Get rid of Prince of Darkness first, because he can be a little tricky. I'm gonna kaboom anyway. Like, crap. I think sometimes he starts with bounce, I can't remember. He resists magic pretty well. Damn. Huh. Sizzle is fire. Excuse me. Nah, never mind. I forgot everyone has some resistance to fire in this party. I'm just gonna have you attack this time and use Sage Stone. Alright, I'm actually gonna fast forward in this spot because it's just me getting a bunch of items. So most of it's garbage, except the Demon Spear. This Demon Spear is decent for Ragnar if you want, when you run into any metal monsters, which, by the way, I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick. Just so I can move the Demon Spear over for him. It has a chance to insta-kill. I don't know if it really works on metals or not, but I believe it, if I remember right, it can. Not that it's not as good as, like, a Poison Needle or Telehammer. Alright. We're gonna get another treasure. But it's still decent enough. Alright, these dicks. Come on, just hurry. I'm getting impatient with this. Let's go sizzle. Oh, you're asleep already? God damn it. Use the eye thing. Ragnar, go. Thank you. Okay. There's an extra Angel Leotard. We don't need it because we already bought it, but it's there. But that said, Alina did take less fire damage from Kasizzle, so Angel Leotard at least does that for sure. I don't know by how much, but it absolutely does help with fire. Alright, now that we got the treasure, let's go ahead over here. This part's annoying. There's one treasure chest in the lower left and one treasure chest in the middle right. Switch over to those. I want you to go ahead and frizzle this bitch. And you could crack. The Seesaw is the most obnoxious one. Yeah, the shell dude there is annoying, but to a lesser degree. Alright, I actually have to heal a little bit. This is why you have medical herbs, though. Nope, not down there. Okay. Once again, we're gonna focus down you. Actually, I don't know if Kaboom affects you, but we'll try it. I'm gonna crackle the Seesaw. See if that works better. Okay, Kaboom works. Oh, you missed? Come on. Yeah, everyone resists that pretty well. I feel like that was a resistance to Ice Breath a little on Alina's part. I'm not sure. Because yeah, he has the Dragon's Shield, which helps too. Alright, you need to heal. So I do think it doesn't just do magic. I think the Angel Leotard does do breath as well, which was why Maya's nearly immune to a lot of breath attacks. I just don't know to what degree still. These guys are losers. Yeah, no, don't bother. I don't remember if they resist ice or not. They don't. Good. Gotta go this way first. Nope. We're almost there, though. We only have 2 more spots. Oh, this is obnoxious, though. No. Icicle Dirk and Crackle. I want Maya's MP for other parts of this. We have at least one more Pandora's box to deal with. Alright, good job, Ragnar. That's the second level up you've had here. Kerplunk Bracer, an extra one's good. Yeah, I bought a bunch of the Kerplunk Bracers before I upgraded the Pioneer Town. Oh, this is gonna suck. Boom it, and could crack it. Best damage stuff here. Oh, thank you for the crit. Alright, who's gonna lose it? No one. Good job. Okay, you're fine. I'm gonna have you Salvation and you Sage Stone. We should have it. There we go. Alright, one more fight. Yep. And it's easy enough. No. Icicle Dirk and Crackle. Just make them go away. Wow, Lena nearly just killed him by herself there. Okay, last spot, right? Okay, besides that. Oh, it wasn't the last spot, my bad. I forgot about the little rocky towery area here. Alright, the mimics are not as bad. Attack. You drain magic. You sap. They're not as dangerous as the Pandora's box because they don't have resistance to drain magic at all. Alina's up. Good job. Okay, get all the treasure chests, so I think there's only these two. Recovery ring, that actually could be useful here, but I don't feel like switching back and forth. I'd rather just use herbs. Alright. Switch to your flail. You can one-shot the Well-Wisher. I forget. It resists Kaboom sometimes. Let's try to frizzle that. And a Crack's a bad idea because the Well-Wisher could sometimes start with bounce. Ah, nice try. Let's go ahead and... yeah, Kafrizzle anyway. Alright. Here's the last portion. Okay. And this is where the other time I lost Maya in my test runs. Because I got unlucky with the drain magics. Hopefully that won't happen this time, but if it does, well, it's not at the end of the world. Okay, no MP on it. And no whack, good for you. Alright, we're pretty much set. Very good. We do need to get a heal in, but we're probably going to get put to sleep before we can, huh? Oh, no, we're okay. Frizzle and Sage Stone. Nope, no spell for you. Good job, Ragnar. Yeah, Maya's going to be out of MP for this one. She's not going to be able to help much now. I think there's an extra Demon Spear on one of these. For a bit of protection. Kind of useless, because Kerplunk Bracers give the same amount of defense. I'm going to... I couldn't reset the encounter rate. Nucifier. I don't remember what they resist. Go for the first one. I think they resist Kaboom. Try oh, right. They have magic, but you can't really use it on them. I'm going to try Icicle Dirk while you could crack. Some damage. It gives her a little bit of damage at least. I don't know if her Poison Claw is better or not. But she also could heal, so... Good hit. You can also run into wild Pandora's boxes here, too. Alright, this has the Demon Spear, and then we made it. This was definitely one of the longer videos, but... Alright. And from here, we're going to see Fuyang and Chow Mein. I'm going to end the video here, but the next video is going to start with us fighting these guys. So I might be at different levels because I'll be doing some test runs and whatnot, but just wanted to let you guys know. And sorry for how long this took. I don't know if I'll be doing any more dungeon crawl showings anymore, unless it's really requested. I kind of backed myself into a corner here, though, and I felt like I had to show it. So I'll see you at the fight. Okay, guys, we're here at the Fuyang and Chow Mein fight. I didn't really need to level grind. I'm able to kill them still, but it is still a little bit difficult. I ended up using 2 of my Yig Leaves while doing this, so I was a little upset with that. Anyway, here's my general setup. I have the Miracle Sword for Ragnar. I did try the Flail Destruction to see if I can attack both, but it's generally not worth it because a lot of times Ragnar's attack will get blocked due to one of the guys has a neutralize attack, physical attacks skill. So you just focus fire with Ragnar. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also have a Staff of Salvation just in case. I gave him 2 Kerplunk Bracers for just in case, like, he's the only one surviving for a bit. And Lucida Shard is on everybody to help cure confusion. Ragnar's less likely to be helping with that, but it's still something. Alright, Alina here. Falcon Earrings all the way. Staff of Salvation and a Yigdu. +1 Yig Leaf and a couple Kerplunks as well, and a Lucida Shard. We got Maya. Don't worry about her claw, really. Staff of Salvation. The Icicle Dirk doesn't really matter. It's just there. Yigdu and 1 Leaf, 1 Shard. And then Borya here, gonna be our Sage Stoner. Zenithian Sword if we really need it in case they buff up too much, but it's still okay. 1 Yig Leaf as well and 1 Lucida Shard. That's all you need. Torneko will enter if it goes down really badly. I'm trying not to have to use my leaves too much here because that means it's less leaves I'll have going to in the attempt for the Amon fight, so I'm a little worried there. In any case, we'll have to see how it goes. So, I'm going to fast forward through this part because it's just them arguing. Doesn't matter what you say. I'm just going to say no to everything. There we go. Okay. So, as usual with my challenge runs, focus down Fuyang. He is the worst one here. I'm going to have Maya Kaboom, and then we're going to have Borya... Actually, you know what? No. You should sap. Borya should actually use Accelerate. Try to speed up a little bit. This is gonna hurt. Alright. You guys focus down. Maya's going to have to help heal. Essentially, Maya and Borya are going to be doing the main healing. Maya gets to attack whenever there's a chance, anyway. You can buff him, that's fine. We're not going to be physically attacking him. And Ragnar can get some extra heals this way. I think I'm going to Kaboom instead and let Ragnar recover some HP through his attack. Oh, good hits. Oh, those are some sexy hits, Alina. Alright, we're out of Accelerate now. But that's the only thing we really had on us. Let me see. Sap is still up, I think. So yeah, you go ahead and Kaboom. Why don't you Oomph Ragnar? He's probably going to get blocked anyway, but nice hit. Chow Mein's ready to Oh, he's doing defending champion. Oh, seriously, come on. You Kaboom and you Sage Stone. Alina is just critting up a storm, and I love it. Ragnar's not going to get his attack in. Maya will, though. Oh, no. It deflected his attack? Okay, that's funny. I'm going to Kaboom. You are going to Lucida Shard Ragnar. This is why you want him. Okay, good. We're already halfway through. Oh, this is going to hurt. My test run did not have that happen, just so you know. Alright. This is where I think a Yigdu is probably necessary, but I'm going to try to do it without it. Salvation him, and you Sage Stone. Ragnar should be able to survive pretty well. There you go. Alright, I'm going to say... Sage Stone yourself. No, that's how I lost Ragnar last time. No. I was going to try to get an oomph off of Borya, but too hard. I think I have to sap him, this guy still, too. Alright. I think I'm going to have you Salvation and you oomph Ragnar. Oh, wait, he is? Ah, I forgot I did that. I was not paying attention. I should have sapped. Go ahead and Kafrizzle and sap. There you go. Glad I got that heal in. Oh, yeah, and he got a nice juicy heal for himself. I'm going to say Kafrizzle, and you can probably get away with Sage Stone. Ragnar should be okay. Ragnar is the best for taking hits, that's for sure. Yes, thank you, Ragnar. And there you go. We didn't even need our leaves this time. Yes. Oh, that was good. I mean, I did make one mistake with the oomph, but other than that. All right. All this without healing characters. I'm loving this challenge so far. I already know I'm going to hate this, though, when I go to Amon, because I have to only bring 3 people with me, and I don't know which 3 that's going to be. Because I can't use Psaro. Psaro counts as a healer because he has access to healing magic, so I literally can't use him, unfortunately. So, what I may do instead is... I'm probably going to do a little bit of level grinding for safety because I have to think of double cold breath hitting us, and we don't have other resistances for it. So I'm probably going to raise some HP ups, and then I'll meet you guys at the Amon fight because there's no other dungeons left to do, at least. And, oh god, hopefully it won't be as painful as the last few times. Ugh. I'm gonna definitely have to abuse Kerplunk, but which means I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Yes, yeah, I don't know. I'll meet you there. Okay, guys, we're here at Amon. I just did a test run that was successful, but there's one small minor issue. I have to utilize Kerplunk bracers, which means Psaro will be up and be taking a couple hits every now and then for us, but he will not be contributing to battle in any other way. There might be a way to do it without Kerplunk bracers, but it would be very, very difficult. I'd rather not have to take that off the table. I don't know. Let's try this with Kerplunk bracers at least first. And if I could find a way to do it without, maybe I'll record that if I'm feeling up to it, because I hate them on. Anyway, here's our levels and our setup. Since I have to bring Psaro, I had to take somebody out, and I decided I would take out Alina only because Maya and Borya, they both have breath resistances, confirmed breath resistances. And 2, Maya does pretty good solid damage all the time anyway, and also is a pretty good mixed attack healer type, while, yeah, Alina could do the same, but it'd always be physical for her. She can't also chime in with a sap so that Borya doesn't have to, and instead, Borya can, like, oomph at a time when it's needed. Those are the things that we kind of want out of this party. As for our setup, Miracle Sword on Ragnar to keep him steady. Everything else, I didn't even bother getting the liquid metal helms in the casino. I don't think we need them. I mean, it'd probably help a little bit, but it's just a little bit of defense. He's got a Staff of Salvation that he probably won't use, a couple Kerplunk Bracers, and a Moonwarp Bulb. Moonwarp Bulb is for the early stages, because we might get paralyzed. It's doubtful, but... Maya. Staff of Salvation, she'll be using that to help heal every now and then. And she's also got the Icicle Dirk in case she runs out of MP. She won't. 2 Yig Leaves, because she's the most likely one to survive, comparatively anyway, because she's got enough resistances to help her, while Ragnar mostly just has HP. She also has 1 Kerplunk Bracer just in case shit gets really dire. And she's also going to have 1 of the Yigdoos. Borya's got Sage Stone, took away his weapon because he's just not going to need it. I probably could do the same with Maya, but don't worry about it. Got him a Yig Leaf. I was thinking about using the Robus Serenity, but it's not really worth it for that last stage where you can get put to sleep. It's not worth it because if you don't get put to sleep and you try risking putting it on, a breath attack's going to annihilate him. So, not worth it. He's got 1 of the Yigdoos, 2 Moonwarp Bulbs, and 2 Kerplunk Bracers, again, just in case. For the most part, I only needed to use 1 of them, but it's good to be set anyway, I did level up Alina and Torneko, but they're not going to be in this, though. I'm sure Alina would be probably a decent substitute for Maya, maybe, but the breath resistance is too good for her. And, I mean, like, I could pass the Liquid Metal Shield over to Borya instead. I don't know. Again, this is all like, hey, we'll see. So, this is the party I decide with. And, yeah, Torneko is honestly just a bundle of HP. He doesn't really have much else going for him. So, anyway, enough stalling. Let's do this. I'm gonna fast forward through this part. Alright. Amon the Asshole appears. Psaro's gonna show off his Nightlight. You're going to attack, you're going to sap, you're going to oomph Ragnar. There you go. Yeah, I got the Meteorite Arm Bracer on Ragnar because his attack is maxed out. He doesn't need the Mighty Armlet anymore. Alright, she's going to join in on the attack, and Borya's going to Sage Stone. Come to think of it, I could give Alina... Oh, nice. I could give Alina the Kasap Sword instead. Yeah, I'm going to help Crackle along the way here. To help her with sap if I need her to be doing it, but generally we just need a lot of support for Ragnar here. Okay. Yeah, you both are going to attack, you're going to Sage Stone. But yeah, when he's oomphed, he can basically keep his HP pretty good. These first few stages are going to be less of an issue. It's really always coming down to the final stage. All these mid stages are pretty easy, I'd say. Yeah. Combine Sage Stone with Staff of Salvation and we're pretty good. And Ragnar self-healing himself when he attacks is really helpful too. Alright, so you're going to attack. How's your HP real quick? Yeah, I think we can get away with him doing sap instead. There we go. Oh, good dodge, Borya. Why don't you top yourself off? In a lot of my test runs, Amon seriously starts bullying Borya. It's ridiculous. Alright, this is a case where I'm going to Staff of Salvation Borya and then let him set off another oomph on Ragnar. But yeah, Ragnar can take hits. That's his biggest thing going for him. And also self-heal as he attacks. That's the reason why Ragnar is better in this case than Elena. If Elena had some sort of like healing claw, that'd be amazing. I think you should just Frizzle anyway and just Sage Stone it. Very good. Now we're in the final stage. I'm letting these parts play out this time because I haven't gotten to the point where I'm super frustrated yet with this guy. Also, if this one ends up in a failure, I will... Then this will be the demo for the strategy, and then I will cut to the next fight that's a winner. Alright, this time we don't want to bother with Sap because he actually resists it pretty well in this phase. So, Oomph is on him, we're pretty good. It's going to be just Frizzle for the most part. I think... You know what? I think Maya should be able to handle it. Crackle and help out a little. Get a little extra damage in. Yep, he focused on Maya. Maya's not going to be able to help this turn. She's got to self-heal. Getting Borya able to oomph is also going to be a little difficult too. Oh no, he's bullying Maya this time. Yeah, this healing is going to be pretty subpar, to be honest. Alright, that sucks, but that has to be. You gotta self-heal yourself. Self-heal yourself, wow. That's redundant. Hopefully he'll attack Ragnar. Ragnar, please. Damn it. Ragnar, please? Okay. That's still not bad. Now you got a Salvation Borya. Yeah, Ragnar's the one that you just want to rely on to attack, while Maya and Borya keep things going. Please attack Ragnar! Alright, she can actually attack now. Very good. Ragnar. Damn it. Yeah. Just in case of breath attacks, I gotta help heal with that. Yep. I mean, Borya resists somewhat, but still. I think he'll be fine this turn. Of course he won't be. Well, at least you spread it out. Spread it out. Spread out the love. Salvation, Borya, and Sage Stone. Alright, phase change? Yes. Okay, this way, this gives us an extra round. He has to help heal. Yep. He could take breath attacks better. Oh boy. This is time for Yigdu territory. You sap. Actually, I'd rather you use yours now, and you sap, or oomph. Oomph is better, because then he'll take a turn to Disruptive Wave. He's more likely to, anyway. Okay, okay, we're still good. Attack, sap, and Sage Stone. That'll help Ragnar stay in the game. There goes the oomph. That's good. We took away one of his turns. Oh, fuck. Healing struggle time. Ragnar's still going to do some good work here. Please hit Ragnar. Thank you. Ragnar. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We gotta focus down Borya's health, though, right now. Probably breath attack time. Oh, no. Is that it? Send an oomph on Ragnar. Maybe he'll Disruptive Wave instead. Worth a shot. Okay. We can get away with the Sage Stone this turn. Okay, good. We got him to Disruptive Wave. That could have been worse. That's the way we got to look at this. Borya. Hang in there. That's good. That's good. We're fine with that. I really wanted to get an oomph in there, but we're not going to be able to right now. Alright, Cold Breath. Ouch. Is it Yigdu second time? I think it is. You Yigdu. Good hit. Okay, good. Less good. But we could work with this. We could get away with Sage Stoning. Ragnar is one of those ones that you don't really worry too much about his health. Oh boy. He might die here. Hit Ragnar. Eh. Worth a shot. It's okay if he dies because we have Yig Leave still. If it gets to a point where it looks like only he's going to survive, that's when we have him equip one of the Kerplunk bracers. Uh-oh. Maya. That's not going to be good. That's one less set of healing down. I think I'm going to set him up with the Kerplunk bracer now. Because this looks pretty dire. Does slow him down. Maya woke up a little late. And there goes Ragnar. Here comes Psaro, unfortunately. Alright, you show off your Nightlight. You are going to Kafrizzle, and you are going to revive. Borya might be down. Ooh, he's not. Wow, show off your Nightlight. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up healing Psaro at times. But we're just going to deal with that for now. He's just not allowed to contribute to the battle. So, technically, he's going to be taking hits for us. But it's the best thing I can do. I don't have any more Yigdus left. Alright, he's down. Please be done. No, there goes Borya. Alright, Ragnar. Round 2. You may as well just go all out. Okay. Ragnar, oh my gosh. Good luck, dude. Down, down, not down. Okay, show off your Nightlight. He's still asleep, so... Oh, we don't have a Yigdu. This is a case where I'm going to say... That would be not bad, but I'm going to crackle. You got me as well. Do some damage, man. Yeah, kill Psaro off, please. Oh, that's one way to kill off Psaro. Alright. Leaf up Ragnar. Sage Stone. Done. Please be done. Yes, good. Oh, wait. Before I do, you can put your Meteorite Bracer back on. Tap. And we're going to oomph so we can hopefully get him to Disruptive Wave instead. Please be done. Oh, no. Borya's down. Oh, not down. I think I'm going to have to throw that on him again. I'm really tempted to just go all out and do a Kafrizzle instead, but... No, we have to try. Thank you, Disruptive Wave. That works for me. Yeah, hitting Ragnar is fine with me, too. Yeah, he's got the Kerplunk Bracer on now. We're a little bit even here. I'm going to say go for Borya, because Maya's more likely to survive. Ragnar might be down. Okay. Got him! As you see, though, that was kind of sloppy, and I did technically have to revive Psaro a few times, therefore Psaro technically taking damage. But I think that's kind of reasonable. Ridiculous! As H.C. Bailey might like to reference. Ugh. That said, I might try something where I bring in Alina instead of Maya, maybe. And if I get a successful or two test run, I might show that off. Oh, no heals is suddenly brought into the party? No. But, yeah. That's it for the no heals run. It is possible, by abusing many items and stealing, that to beat the whole game, the whole game without, what do you call it? A healer in your party. We're not forced anyway, because technically we did have the hero at one point. You know, and this is the only battle that I actually ended up needing to use Kerplunk Bracers, so... But, alright. I'm going to do a couple test runs and see how Alina does. If it doesn't work, then it's not going to be part of the video. If it does work out, then we'll see. But any other further attempts I might show off for you will be fast-forwarding, because I want to not need to go through this slowly again. So, I will see you in the next one. If there is one. If not, I hope you enjoyed. Okay, guys, so this is what would happen if we fought Amon with Alina instead of Maya. I honestly feel like it is floppier. I had to use more Kerplunk Bracers than I would normally would. But I also did get through a lot of the phases faster, so it kind of depends. But anyway, general setup here, no real changes. 3 Kerplunks on Ragnar. Let me see. Elena, actually, I don't think Elena needs this anymore, does she? Yeah, her attack's maxed out. I don't know why I put that on her. She actually can go ahead and put something relatively useful on her ass here. Sorry, I should have realized this when I hit record. But yeah, now her luck's maxed out. Her attack is only 4 below max. It's negligible at best. So, yeah, she does not need that. In any case, Staff of Salvation. She has the Massacre Sword to help use Kasap when needed. A Yigduk, a Kerplunk Bracer, 1 Leaf, and 1 Bulb. And I gave Borya the Liquid Metal Shield since Maya's not going to be in the battle this time. And we have the general same stuff here. Two leaves on him this time. Kerplunk Bracers and a Yigdu. And one thing I meant to grab, as mentioned, I bought a bunch of these, is 1 extra on her, just to have. But alright. But yeah, I ended up using like 3 Kerplunk Bracers this time, but I did get through the battle faster. But like I said before, I'm going to be fast forwarding through this, because this run is basically done anyway. And we've done this once before. So, you're going to attack, you're going to Massacre Sword, you are going to oomph up Ragnar. Nope, you can't attack. I ended up having Psaro living a little longer than I wanted him to when I did this last, so a little bit annoying. I'm going to say go ahead and crackle. There we go. He's down now. Yeah, just go ahead and extra attack right now. Oomph is down. Okay. Oomph is more powerful than Crackle, so alright, we can fast forward through this part. Yeah, that was just the first stage anyway. We're going to go ahead and sap. Ouch. And ouch. Okay. You need to self-heal, and you're going to Sage Stone. Nah, don't risk it. Not at this stage. Okay. Now she can jump in a new attack. Alright, that's not too bad. We're still pretty good. Yeah, Lena. Alright, this is where I got a little sloppy. Because sap doesn't work very well here. And Elena ended up having to heal a lot of people. Okay, nah, you should attack. Oh boy. Now you need to self-heal. We didn't have any buffs on us at this point, but I'm fine with that. I'm gonna say her's better because Ragnar survives easier. Okay, that's good. Okay, now he needs the help. I mean, he's helping heal himself too. We gotta keep him up. Oh wow, good dodge, Borya. We didn't have any buffs on us, but that's fine with me. I'm gonna say, yeah, one more. Actually, you know what? No, go ahead and attack this time. We need her to crit more. There we go. We managed to get through that without a death, so that's actually pretty good. But it's probably going to come if he double breaths us, so... Oh boy. I had to jinx it. Alright. We're actually okay. Yeah, go ahead. No... Yes, sorry, I'm getting indecisive. Okay, that's bad. Borya, come back. Oh boy. We might need to do revival times here. Yeah, I'm gonna Sage Stone instead. Oh, really? Well, there goes Ragnar. Go off your nightlight. You can't revive right now. Ugh, god damn it. I'm gonna end up healing that asshole here. Because I need to heal Borya and also revive Ragnar. So, god damn it. Get rid of fucking Psaro, please. Keep showing off your nightlight. I'm actually gonna oomph Ragnar to help get a disruptive wave going. Oh god. Get away with the Sage Stone, maybe? Of course we won't. He should survive. Unless he gets put to sleep, you know. But he woke up, okay. Next Kerplunk Bracer. I'm gonna say, Borya, you're probably dead either way, so why don't you crackle? Oh, wow, you got rid of the attack up. Go ahead anyway. Go off your shit. You may as well attack. Actually, no. Masker Sword. And you should revive Ragnar. Of course, he falls asleep immediately. I'm gonna have you attack and you Sage Stone. Of course. Why don't you attack fucking Psaro, please? Well, at least you woke up. Okay, everyone else woke up. That's good. You are going to help heal Borya. You're going to heal in general. Get rid of fucking Psaro, please. You guys are going to do another sap down, and you're going to Sage Stone. I'm going to set off an Oomph to help get a Disruptive Wave out. You can attack, you can Sage Stone. That took a while, jeez. No, don't attack. You need to help heal, and you're going to Sage Stone. There goes Oomph. Defense went down too, damn. Having defense down is actually a little bit more important, and I'd rather keep everyone topped off. Well, I shouldn't... Yeah, okay. And at least, what's-his-face finally died. You only have one more Kerplunk Bracer. You should also be back onto that. I'm going to have you actually attack, because I think he has a do. Yes, he does. He's going to do the do. There we go. Alright, so yeah. Again, it's sloppy, but it's doable. I kind of like Maya better, though, because Maya could have survived a little bit better. But Alina did some work there, but we definitely had to use more Kerplunk Bracers. I don't really think there's any other combinations I want to try. Ragnar is a must, and Borya fucking helps so much. So, yeah, I think that'll be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed a run with no healer characters. No characters with heal. I don't know what the next one I do will be, but it was nice to go back to Dragon Quest IV for a bit. I might go back to Dragon Quest V next, do another monster run, but we'll see. In any case, guys, I shall see you in the next challenge. Bye-bye.